That's right. We're on time, right down to the second.
Wow.
Welcome to the Home Theater Hub, episode 139. I don't know
Wow.
where the other two guys are, but I was like, you know what? I got my drink barely in time. I got everything set up barely in time. We're going live. We're going to be on time. And we got
Yeah.
one person in the show right now because they know
And,
that we don't show up for 15 more minutes.
and that's probably me watching on my own channel. I just have to play back on my channel going
That
on.
was you
So,
on your. So we're watching.
so
our own-
there's nobody. Well, there's 4 people now. So that's probably you and
No, I'm not. I'm not on there. I don't usually watch it. So I
yeah.
usually sometimes I'll pop the chat out, but other than that, no. So I will go back and re-listen to it. Make sure stuff. But
Well, cheers to being on time.
yes, cheers. It's the first time in a while for sure. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
got some ice there, guys. So I'm trying to. Oh man, so I don't know about you, but it's been it's been a good week, but a busy week.
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah.
So but yeah, so it's been a good week, but a busy week. Just school. I mean,
Yeah.
back to school for the kids, super, super, super busy with the kids. I mean, almost every single night I pick them up, take them to speech, take them to wherever, come home, do an hour's worth of homework. This is second grade, man. We're doing almost 30 minutes to an hour's worth of homework, reading for 20 minutes, bathing, eating. Still got to find a time to eat in there. And by the time that is, it's 9 o'clock at night. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, school is back in play. We made the decision to move the girls from a school that was 5 minutes away from the house to a different school that is 30 minutes away from the house because it's more STEM focused. And
okay.
dude, after 1 week, I'm like, come on, man.
Why did you do this?
Why did we do this?
Yeah, so the school my son is, they have the STEM program there too. So I do like that for sure.
Yeah, because now we go from leaving. I used to literally just leave the house about 7:15 to go drop them off in school and stroll back. Now I gotta leave the house by 6 something, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. And then the youngest is now in pre-K, so that's also another exciting, fun journey. So yeah, it's been busy and busy, crazy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of mood we're in today.
Shiesty.
Oh, sorry.
Your hands are empty though.
That was a different event. My bad.
Yeah, you logged into the wrong live stream.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was another night. My bad.
What's going on, C Big? Welcome to the show, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Magic
weeks in a row
is on
last week.
too.
Magic's here. Thank you. 9 of you are here. Only some of you have made. Well, 8 of you are here because Ike's watching himself. He's admiring himself over there. So
Kind of my thing. Why do you have all these screens in front of you if not to watch us?
Oh man,
too early in the show.
For sure.
Paul showed up and he just went down the drain.
What's going on, Tech? Appreciate you for joining us. Hey, as usual, well, not as usual, but I would like to start the show off with,
come on, join right now.
Join us. Do it.
Come on now.
If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. If you just want to come on and just talk about, whatever, that's fine. You're welcome to do that too.
Tay has been making some serious upgrades, right? Come on, whoever, come join us. Tech Tay.
Yeah.
Anybody else out there that has the link?
Yeah, for
if
sure.
If you need the link, just let us know how we can send it to you. Come on and
Yep. Yeah. So I don't think we have any guests scheduled for this week, but I think we do have. Did we get a confirmation for next week, sir?
No, but it's still on schedule. There's no formal. It's still on schedule, so it looks like we had SR10 on one of DJ
AV Nirvana.
show. Or was it AV Nirvana? Yeah.
I think it was AV Nirvana. Yeah.
Yeah, on one of the shows today. So yeah, but we will do the confirmation, get the confirmation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But we do have them scheduled SR7, sorry.
You know
5
which
is
one.
Cricks, and we're working on that.
Okay.
So SR7, we'll have them on the show next week. Yeah. I'm looking
That's-
forward to
if
that.
those of you that don't know, that is Sound Room 7 from Cedia. So maybe we'll take a look at the floor map today, see who else has been updated as being a guest.
Hey, Tech, don't you have the link?
Unfortunately,
You
got
should
some
already
bad
have the
news.
link, right? If you had one, it's the same one.
Abe got some bad news
Uh-oh.
last week that Lindorf wasn't going to be there, and I was looking forward to seeing Lindorf again.
Man, you just had my hat skip, man. I thought it was something else. Man.
I know, right? I was like,
Don't be saying stuff like that, man. That's not bad
know,
news.
bad
It's
news.
okay.
It is
man.
bad news.
Bad
Well,
news was
that's-
that
That's
was what happened to Paul.
disappointing. That's disappointing news. That's different than
Yeah,
bad
that-
news.
Bad news is what almost happened to Paul like during the week. That would have been bad news.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, when he said that, I recall that it looks like they did mention that they were going to be showing up at every other show.
yeah,
So they're not going to be there.
that's all right. I was looking forward to it. We did get an invite though.
Yeah.
I don't know if how long we're going to be there, but we did get an invite to RBH for Thursday night for an off-site event. So that's going to be awesome. I think that's between 6 and 9 p.m. So who knows? Maybe we talk about that, right? Are we going to do a show from CD like we did the last time?
We should.
We should do a couple.
Yeah.
We should do more than one, actually.
Live broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah, we can
So
we can probably try to do a couple wrap-ups for each day, that we did.
Yeah.
Live.
We could either do live. We'll play it by ear.
Yep, for sure.
Something more organic and not forced for sure. Because
Yeah.
that was.
Wait, somebody forced you to do the last one?
Yeah, we
Wasn't
tied him to the
forced,
chair and spun
but
him around.
it was
right?
like we were
No,
having to
you
run
did that.
around.
Don't get me involved, man. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You guys are here playing Roman Polanski house.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not interested.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna kick off the show by
Oh yeah.
I think I had this one last week, but I didn't open it. But I need one of these today after this.
Wait,
Indian
Ectogasm?
Pale Ale. What is it called?
Exogasm, baby.
Exogasm. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the graphics on that thing. That's
What did you do? Discover a new hole? Like what kind of like?
No. This is
Christ.
this is
What
actually
name is that?
one of my favorite breweries. Obviously you'll have to look
is
because they have
is it
good
is it called
sours.
Tornado Breweries?
No,
It's Drecker, right? So
yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, this one. So I'm gonna try this one, and next week you'll have to tune in because I have a or I might even open it this evening.
Right.
MFK, you always have time, man. You got to make time and come on the
Yeah,
show.
it is from
You're in the chat all the time, so that means you got time.
Belgian ales. The Belgian. I'll show you that one later if I don't know what the ABV of this one is. That's the
We got to
all
get
this-
Van Gool to come on the show too.
yeah. So, all right, we'll try this one out and see what it is. Let's see the pour. Oh, pouring all over my keyboard. I probably
Yeah, there
shouldn't
you
do
go. Are you drunk already, sir?
that. I was like, I'm yeah. Normally you don't pour like that.
All right. I've done DIY construction on my temporary HT room. It's basically the same design. Maybe Abel can get on here and we can talk about that too. That looks like a very frothy
No.
pour there.
Well, you're supposed to 1 inch, bro.
Yeah.
You're
No, I
supposed to
know.
have a
I
1
know,
inch.
but and also the bottom also looks like it's
1-inch head, unless you're
Okay.
more well endowed than me. Then maybe you need more. But
Oh boy.
1-inch head is more than enough for me.
What's
So,
going
This
on?
show just started like, wow.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you start on time, right?
Yeah, you have plenty of time to talk bullshit. That's
Because truthfully, these past 10 minutes, we would have
don't
technical
blame it on
difficulties.
that. We've had plenty of time.
oh man. But you did have a fun, interesting week, Paul.
I did actually.
I heard you kicked a storm or something.
Yeah, so they classified it as a microburst, which usually are straight line winds. But and I was literally on the outskirts of it. Um, so relative to, I mean, there was trees. I had a tree, rather large, 40-foot tall part of a tree that, is probably like a foot wide, or, I don't know, it's pretty big, a 16-inch chainsaw had some trouble cutting through it.
Mm.
But that's because I'm out of practice. I got it pinched like a couple times, and I was like, oh crap. I'm not a professional, arborist or anything. So but managed to get that cut down. And the neighbors all came together and we were all helping each other.
So what
had a
actually happened?
basically just probably 1 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, hail, just, I mean, you wouldn't believe the hail that hit. It was just massive.
Wow.
And that was at my home. Couple, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile away, just down the street. All the cars and windshields got busted out from the hail, and then the winds hit. And to me, it sounded like a tornado. I was like, oh, dude, I've heard many a tornado, because there's a tornado that hit here 3 years ago. You could hear it. It sounded exactly the same, but I guess the microburst classification sounds the same too. And basically, it's the winds just knocked. There was trees that were like 8 feet diameter knocked over. So, and I've got just a couple. Let me see if I can open. But is this going to show in? Yeah, it's hard to even tell. Like,
It says a microburst is a localized column of sinking air downdraft within a thunderstorm, and is usually less or equal to 2.5 miles in diameter. Wow, you were pinpointed.
yeah. It was. So. Let me
So
see.
one day ago, Facebook has something in Magnolia State weather. I don't know if that's near you or near you. Hit Northeast Jones. I don't know what that is. Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, that's not my area.
Oh, it's a high school. Northeast Jones High School. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, me neither. This is a little video, so let me share my screen and I'll just show all the little damage. So, it wasn't that bad. I mean, like I said, it was very minimal, just the hail. I'm having insurance come out and check my roof, because man, it was like friggin'. It sounded like someone with 5-pound sledgehammers hitting the roof.
Oh.
But like, there was areas around that just were so much worse. Like,
Wow.
my trailer got knocked over. I had a trash can over here, a trash can way. I don't. Well, I
Look
guess.
at the dents in that trailer, man. Jeez.
Oh yeah, dude, it got
Wait,
demolished.
it literally got flipped, man.
Oh yeah, and there's like, it was probably 200 or 300 pounds worth of stuff in there. I had my
Look at the front of it. I mean, that the cone of that thing took a beating.
Yeah. Yeah. It there was a lot of hail. And then, of course, my tree. This is my tree, and it's hard to tell because Jessica's like, "Oh, it looked much smaller." This right here, that's it doesn't look like it, but that's at like eye level, like 5 feet in the air. And this tree was 40 foot long over like this is the edge of my yard, and it goes all the way across the street.
Wow.
The cars had to go all the way. It was very like a compact car could fit all the way on the far side of the road, but
Yeah,
like big
I
trucks.
I agree with this comment, man. You might want to have somebody else check. Insurance is always going to say it's all good. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
for
don't,
sure.
they don't want to pay for nothing, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's why
You
I'm
might want to get a third party opinion.
well, yeah. So basically, you need to have like a company come out and inspect with your inspector. So they say, "Hey, this is damage, this is that," and all this stuff. But anyways, but you got to vet out which one of the friggin' insurance or roofing companies or contractors that you hire are legit, because a lot of them are the fly by night, things. So, and I've got, at first I didn't, I don't know the process, but I'm a quick study. So I started, I would let one roofer put their sign and inspect my roof, put their sign in the yard, take it down like an hour later, let someone else come get their shit. And, I'm like, dude, I'll play the game,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm like, and it's like the reality is the insurance determine. And hey, if it's legit and there's nothing that needs to be done, right, then so be it. And that'll also be on the insurance company. And if my roof starts leaking, well, that's when I get a lawyer and say, "Hey, motherfucker, you just check this shit out." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And said it was good.
Yep.
So that's funny, so that's a whole nother ordeal, but you got to play the game. I mean, your insurance job is to not pay you. That's
For sure.
what they're there to do. Uh, and you find a contractor or a roofer that's trying to make money, their job is to try
Yeah,
to
there's
get as much
there's there's a famous YouTube video or like a that a guy gets on the roof and he tells him that it's okay, and then there's a roofer standing right there, and he's like running his hand because the same thing, hail damage. He runs his hand across the shingle, and there's a big dip in the roof. It's like, how is that
Yeah.
okay? And then the guy,
Yeah. Mhm.
so
Yeah.
yeah. What's going
Yeah.
on, Tay? What's
Well,
your name, sir?
I'm glad your speakers are okay. That's really what I was
Yeah.
concerned
Oh,
about.
dude, the
Your
first
speakers and Jessica are both.
before
Those are the
I
only
was
things I was worried about.
I was lucky. Jessica wasn't even here. Her car would have been where that trailer was. So
And
luckily,
I'm
she
glad your
was-
basement did not get exposed because we might be having a different type of show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been more than a red nose. But yeah, the power flickered before I went to bed that night. So I was like, "Oh, let me just unplug all my AV equipment." So I did. I unplugged my projector, and because if sometimes just minimal rainstorms where the power will flicker, the projector will turn on, and I have it auto off, but it'll be on for like hours, like when I'm not even here, So I was like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with that." So I just went ahead and unplugged it before I went to bed that night. And sure enough, and we were without power from basically like 1 in the morning till noon.
Well, sorry to hear that you had to go through all that. Glad to hear you're okay. Everybody's okay.
Oh yeah, the other
Just,
people, man, I feel
material
for
things,
the
right?
people. Yeah, I feel for the people that had a lot. I mean, they had a lot worse damage. Like all the one area, one neighborhood, all the car windows were busted out. Everyone that was
Yeah.
parked outside, every single car window was gone. I
Mm.
was
Yeah,
like,
and if I recall, you have a lot of trees in that area too. Just
yeah,
driving
yeah.
into that neighborhood,
Oh
there's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of trees.
There's tons
That
of trees.
tons
So,
of trees.
thank God, and I hope nobody got hurt because yeah, you never know. I mean, I'm just a little, one little neighborhood. So, but yep. And thanks to everybody that called, checked in on me. I was just like, because yeah, whenever it was 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like, dude, that sounds like a tornado, like
Yeah.
straight up. I was listening. I was like, okay, is that They're getting closer because
So
there's a certain.
was there any warning? Do you have like sirens and stuff like that? or no?
Yeah, none of that went off.
Oh wow.
None of that went off, and I was like Googling, like, wait a minute, okay, what's the difference between a tornado and a microburst? And once they classify it as a tornado, they have to inspect and do certain safety measures and reassessments every time there's a tornado
Well, not only
for
that,
any of the damage. But I was
but
like,
same thing with hurricanes with us. Whenever it becomes a named storm, it's like automatically goes to your highest tier of your insurance and stuff like that. 'cause
yeah,
they only get-
exactly.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
that's why it's a game. That's why it's like, dude, and several people that was in the neighborhood, like a lot of the roofer contractors that come around is like, yeah, I've had 7 people say that they actually seen that it was a tornado. And I'm like, I heard what sounded like a tornado, but I didn't see it. It was so dark. I mean, it
Sure.
went like I opened my front door because the hail, I wanted to see how large the hail was. And I just barely cracked it open, and I've never heard hail hitting the ground. Like, it was hitting the dirt. I have a spot in my yard that's that big that has no grass on it.
It's like a meteorite.
I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the hell caused that?" I was like, "It might have been a chunk of wood or something," but it was just flat, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was like, "Damn," but I was like, it wouldn't surprise me because when I opened the door, I was like, "Nope." I was like, that'll break an arm.
Hail
Like,
is crazy, man. That's it's just a phenomenon to me. You know. like
yeah,
the
it's
hail in
wild
itself,
because
yeah.
it just, depending on how strong the wind is, just sitting there holding all that up there in the cold weather. He can thank Texas heat and the friggin' cold north.
You can thank our heat for sure.
Yeah,
'cause
it,
Yeah,
it,
that's
it
what
was
I'm
110 degrees.
That's what
out
I'm
here
saying.
today,
That's why we're in Tornado Alley. We're right in the middle of that. That's why
Mhm.
it's like all the storms, the heat and the cold combine, and they just start swirling. It's like, oh man, you guys were like triple digits. So it's like,
It was
man,
it was hot this week.
we
and
felt
I
it
think
in a
next
different
week-
way.
But it looks like Tay's cooking up a storm with whatever he has back there, man.
Yeah, look at that. He comes on the show bragging. Look at that.
What
I
is
know,
that?
man. He's like, yeah.
That's the
Like,
only
I'm
place
just
I can
here.
put
Look
it.
at look.
It's even
I'm
bigger
sure-
than your head, man. Like
So you had an
your head
earthquake.
can fit
this
into the
week.
damn
That's-
cone.
So he had an earthquake this week.
It's
That's what
60
happened.
inches tall, so it's almost as big as me. But
Good lord.
So what's
Yeah,
the driver's
How many
side?
of that do you
24?
have? Like before we even go there, how many of that do you have in your room?
just one.
Okay.
It's just here for it's just here for testing. I didn't buy it.
Okay. Well,
Driver's side, there's 6 21-inch drivers. So I have 2 of these
Okay.
solos in the front, and there's 6 of the same drivers, BNC drivers on the sub.
So
on the
there's
cabinet.
6 drivers in that box.
Yes. So there's 2, and then
Oh,
it's
okay.
like
I
a
didn't see the
hexagon.
second
There's
one
2 on
behind.
this side, and then there's 2 on this side.
Oh Jesus!
Which boxes definitely not big enough, but there's trade-offs. Still works.
I mean,
it's
that
not sealed. There's
subwoofer is
2
making
ports.
you look very, very short.
I'm a big guy too. I'm 6'2", 290. So this
Shit, I
This
thought he
is-
was doing good
it's
with
400
I'm like, you look like you're like 5'2" right now.
it's 400 pounds. So it was.
Yeah,
it was.
that's exactly right. If you like Fred says here, you could have just turned on that subwoofer and blew the hail away from your house.
I know, right?
I know, man. I'm
Oh,
gonna have
could've
to order a
used it.
few of them, put them on my roof. Be like,
it's crazy.
oh, hail, hold on, I got this. Boop, the whole neighborhood's cleared.
Yeah,
So
I'm
what does
excited
that
to
thing
test
weigh?
it. 400 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
We had to carry it by hand down the stairs. Originally, I rented like a mechanical dolly that you can
Right.
move down the stairs, but
Yeah,
in
you
order
gotta
to fit
lift
it through
that
my
thing.
door, so the smallest part of the sub is 32 inches. My door is 31 and a half inches.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
So I had a quarter of an inch to work with, and it was very hard to keep it balanced on the dolly. So we just had to do it by hand. It was bad, but
You
it
might have
worked
to
out.
give us a 360 of that thing with your phone or something, man. Because we go. Well, how many? What size amplifiers on there?
It's 8,000 watt RMS, 10,000 peak.
Is that stereo power?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I see.
Gosh, that
Yeah,
is
no.
wild.
Yeah. So we were talking about weather. Just so you guys know, at 1 a.m. it'll be 92 degrees. At 4 a.m. it'll be 93 degrees in South Florida.
Dang, man.
So-
I hope you guys don't get anything because, man, that was Oof. And it
Yeah,
was,
you know we can't survive anything, man. We don't even need. We don't even need one. If we had a 1-inch snow, it would still be a disaster for us.
well, that's different though. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, it's like 97, 98 degrees, 106, 107 with humidity. It's crazy out right now. But you just walk outside the house and you're like, just trying to
Oh
breathe.
yeah.
You know, man, that's a nice look. That's a nice setup that you got. You're on number 2 already.
No. I was just
Oh.
showing it again. No.
All
I'm getting close though, man. It's been a week, man. And work had my coworkers were like, gosh dang, you had a tornado at work and in real life. Because that day there was like 4 major things that happened that where I was getting pulled in, and one of our other guys that generally manages the other half of it or most of it, he was off. And yeah, it was I was getting pulled in a lot of directions.
Yeah.
So
man. Oh, well, glad to hear that you're doing
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta, look on the bright side, man. It's like, yeah, well, Jessica said, good thing we didn't remodel that trailer because we were thinking about making it into a little portable camper. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh man, that would have sucked if we would have finished
Oh,
that.
you would have gone out there and driven that trailer
So
somewhere.
did you get it flipped up right?
Huh?
Did you get it flipped back up right?
Yeah. Actually, once I took all the stuff out, and then what I was doing was I was taking some. I already called Jessica's brother because he was going to come over and he had to come along. I was thinking, we can just easily tie it to the tree over here and just pull it over real easy. But I was taking a strap, tying it around the axle and through the spokes of the wheel, so whenever it popped up, it wouldn't roll away because
Right.
that's a lot of force popping the trailer up. So I strapped both wheels, and while I was doing that, one of the neighbors, he was a big dude too, he's like 6'5", he came up and he was like, oh man, you're not trying to lift that by yourself? I was like, no shit, man, dude, I'm too old to do stupid shit like that now. I mean, or let me rephrase, I'm too wise to do stupid shit like that. It's like, what, are you kidding? I ain't fucking up my back just to put a trailer on.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh yeah, well, let's see. And he was kind of pushing it and kind of started to lift it. And he was like, yeah, I think we can do this. And then as we were doing that, someone drove by on a golf cart and a couple people got off. And yeah, it was like 3 of us. We just pushed it up and it just plopped. I got
You know how well it's made by if you're flipping it over by the top portion of the trailer. So
yeah. I mean, it's probably not the best, but it's steel reinforced,
but
bars,
I've seen those literally fly off. On 95, like the whole top half of the
it's
trailer.
not. Yeah, it wasn't like I got a really good deal on it. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, I still remember because way back in the day they were pretty expensive, and I probably got, I don't know, probably 60% off because it had a bunch of broken lights on it and it had been sitting there for a while, and it was the one that was kind of tore up. I was like, that's all superficial stuff, I can fix that. So I think I got it for like, I don't know, $1,200 or something like that, and it was like a $4,000 or $5,000 trailer, at the time. I mean, that's probably $6,000 now for the
for my business that I pull a 20-foot cargo trailer every day.
Oh God, those things are oof, that's expensive. That's like car prices at that point.
Yeah, so that's what for my business I pull a 20-foot trailer. So I've had several trailers. So yeah, but you know how well they're made once you start, seeing the metal and the like you said, the steel, the reinforced steel and all that. By the way, welcome to the Home Theater Hub, everybody.
Yeah. Storm chasing, surviving. Hey,
this is what happens when we're on time. We
FYI, the Yamaha Avantage still lives. So take that, everyone.
other than
Your,
let's
sub,
let
your subwoofers are probably responsible for that storm, but we're not going to go there and put you out on blast.
Yeah, it is the KC area, right?
let's
It's like,
let
hey,
let's let Tech Tay talk about himself here. So thank you for joining the show, sir. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, guys. Been watching
Yeah.
for a while.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think I've seen you in the comments. Have you?
Yeah.
So you said this subwoofer's in for review.
Yeah, PSA just sent it in for review. I don't know how long I'll have it, but I played with it a little bit. I'm doing like full actual testing all day tomorrow. I'm bringing in a local calibrator and we're gonna play with it.
Oh, wow.
Bringing in someone more experienced than me because I'm still new to this space, so I want to make sure I give a good.
I don't know how
objective and
much.
subjective
I don't know how much dialing you want to do with six six
Yeah.
woofers. Just put it in the middle of the room, man.
That's where it is exactly. To be honest,
Just put it in the middle of the room, and you got coverage. You got 270-degree
Yeah.
coverage, man.
yeah. When he
That
comes
is
over, we're actually gonna move
great.
it to the front of the room to try to see if we can get some room gain and see what it looks like. See if we can hit the measurements that it says it's supposed to hit.
Shit, man,
I'm surprised that they even shipped that out to you.
I'm
for
surprised too.
review, man.
Hey, listen, he offered, and Tom from PSA, it's a PSA sub. He never offers to send out stuff. He came to me, and I was like, sure, I'll do it.
Yeah,
For sure.
especially for that size. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like anytime you get those SCS subwoofers, man, you got to think twice about
Yeah.
reviewing next thing.
After this,
Especially-
I'm definitely thinking twice. If anything comes my way too big, I might not do it.
I'm like, yeah, you got to pay for shipping to take it upstairs for me because my theater is upstairs.
Yeah.
Climb the stairs of that.
I don't know
thing.
how I'm getting this back upstairs, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean that is, man, that's one of those things where, okay, one, fine, but if you wanted to just build out your whole theater and have like 6 or 7,
Oh,
like
no.
4 or 5 or 6 of those,
Yep.
you got to start calculating your house structure if you're not
Yeah.
on the basement floor. It's like, wait a minute, how many pounds per square inch is
Yeah.
that?
I mean, if you have that budget to have that many of them, I hope you did.
Yeah, exactly. But that's that. Yeah, but that's just it. You got to budget in that as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
That's why all those integrators and stuff cost money. It's like, yeah, you're at the point now where you got to start looking at physics.
Yep.
It's like, can this building handle this?
So you also have Power Sound Audio speakers too, huh?
Yep. Everything I have is Power Sound Audio. I did have Polk R700s first.
I see. Yeah, I'm looking at
Oh,
your
okay, cool,
sharing your
cool.
videos here. Man, congrats on the channel, man. To
Thank
be
you.
honest with you, I think I watched because you can see I started watching this first one here, but I guess for some reason I wasn't aware of your channel because you can see I haven't watched any of your stuff. I'm gonna-
Dude, the
no worries.
algorithm is so screwed up
I'm newer.
lately.
This is actually a converted channel, so it's technically still new because
I see.
before I'm an audio engineer on the side.
okay.
So, but the problem with showing audio engineer stuff, everything gets flagged for copyright.
Right.
So it was just kind of becoming pointless. So I took
see.
a break from that, and then I found a love for home theater, and I was like, let me just convert this channel that I already have. But
Okay, cool. Pro Tools. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Yep, I'm pretty good with
That's,
Pro
I was
Tools.
wondering. I was like, I never see anything about people doing Pro Tools. and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
a dream of mine is to actually get be able to mix on a score for a movie or something. I think that'd be crazy. That'd be cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Very good. Yeah. So I'll have to check out some of. So this looks like about 7 months ago is when you actually started the home
Yep.
theater portion.
When I
of the
started,
channel.
I had little satellite speakers. I had the Valerian Thunderbeat system, and it's just little 4-inch satellite speakers, and I thought that was all I needed until I got roasted on Reddit.
So you got roasted on Reddit.
You gotta roast that into the deep
Yeah,
hole.
yeah.
into the rabbit hole, man.
Yep, I did.
Shoot.
Oh,
You
man.
were better off on the other side.
They weren't wrong though. I just didn't know what I was missing, and I
might
understand
have
now.
the best, most affordable, easiest to set up wireless Dolby Atmos system.
He said that so confidently too.
Some of those I did, but some of those
just-
statements are true. That system is literally plug and play. You plug in the dongle and everything connected. I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to see the comments there. I wasn't.
Nah,
or-
you're
There's nothing wrong
gracious
with
on
that,
this
man.
one.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
know, it's-
YouTube's fine. It's Reddit. That's
Ah,
where you
yeah.
get the-
yeah, dude, I don't even go on that. Like, there's like, it's just all haters. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, it's like, don't hate me because I'm having fun,
Yeah.
Driving better on my 200 horsepower car versus your 4,000 horsepower car.
Yeah.
Don't hate on me because I'm having more fun.
Yeah.
But it's a hobby that you can absolutely appreciate every upgrade, and that in itself is kind of the problem with our tagline. Don't blame us for your upgrade. That's
Right.
but as long as that's your own doing, that's acceptable. That's just you enjoying the hobby as opposed to people like, oh, your system sucks. It's like, oh, get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you guys aren't subscribed to Tech Taste channel, make sure you go over to him and check him out.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yep.
So
Still
you
learning.
got more subscribers than I got. You got 4,300 subscribers. How long have you been
Well,
doing that?
obviously, he's been doing
half of that
videos.
is
Wow.
half of that is from audio engineering. I took a lot of the audio engineering videos down.
I
So
see.
I really probably only have like 2,000, maybe 3 of home theater people. But it's kind of not that far off from home audio because I have a Discord with about like 500 people for audio engineering, and a lot of them stayed and were also interested in this
Oh,
as well.
cool.
If you're into audio engineering, you're a nerd. You're into audio.
Yeah,
It's kind of almost like a lateral movement. So
absolutely.
I didn't lose too many.
Yeah. So
Well, audio
speaking of
engine. Yeah.
speaking of subscribers, I'm sitting at 906. So I need 94 more subscribers, guys, to get me to 1,000.
95. I just unsubscribed.
Fred, go subscribe to Don's channel, Fred. We know you're not subscribed.
So yeah,
Yep.
do all that great YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and make sure you guys are subscribing to Tech Tay. I spelled it exactly the way that he has it here on the on his for his name, and it popped right up on YouTube. So make sure you guys are subscribing to his channel also.
So your audio engineer, what's your current like day-to-day, like what do you normally do in your audio engineering?
I'm not full-time audio engineer. It's something I do on the side. I'm a cybersecurity engineer full-time.
Okay.
So it's just it's another side gig.
Welcome to the crew.
I know, right?
I know, right? It's like, God, it's almost getting boring. It's like, yeah, we're all
Welcome to
engineers, we're into
Hackathon,
audio.
right?
Like, what the
Like-
hell, man? Like,
Yeah, I was a network
Jeez.
engineer. I've been a systems engineer, and now I'm a cybersecurity engineer on a military installation by me. So,
okay.
but audio engineering, it's mostly just clients from my Instagram that I've built, and from this YouTube that would just email me, send a payment through a website, and send me their raw audio files. It's really it.
And you would just turn it into.
Yep, turn it into a
That's
complete
awesome.
song. I'd master it as well, send it back.
So they send you the vocals, or are you making beats and stuff too, or no?
I actually started out producing a long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll send me the vocals all stemmed out. So let's say you have, the backgrounds and the main vocal all separate.
Mhm.
They could either send me the beat all together, or they could send me the beat spread out. So just the kick, snare, saxophone, all separately, and I have to blend them together into one cohesive song.
So do you have to sign like NDAs and stuff like that for all that? Or
Nope.
no?
No,
Okay.
even when I was producing, a lot of people think you have to like copyright your beats before you put them public and stuff. No, everything's already copyrighted by law as long as you have the original files.
Okay.
So yeah, no, don't have to do any of that. For audio engineering, I think I've worked with a couple. I don't know if you guys know like the music labels, but Interscope,
Yeah.
Rock Nation.
Oh,
I did
okay.
a commercial for Paramount on Black History Month like 2 years
Oh,
ago.
wow.
Dang.
And then
Nice.
for producing, I've worked with the same companies as well, but I stopped producing a while ago.
I see.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So what's
so
the-
yeah, you got into it.
What's
It's
the
more
most
than-
famous? Will we know any of the songs or anything like that you did?
My most played song is probably like 800,000. Probably not. I have about, there's a tracker that we can get to. I have about 4.5 million plays, but
Okay.
spread out throughout the whole career. So there's not really one that took off. Otherwise, I would have a bigger home theater.
Fair enough. Yeah, people don't realize it's like, man, in that industry, it's a big industry.
It's
and
big,
yeah,
and
I mean,
it's
you
tough.
hear 4 million, and you're like,
Oh, that's nothing.
lot. It's like
I get residual checks from producing still
Yeah,
every quarter.
those guys get billions, like a Kendrick Lamar or
Yeah.
50
Yeah,
Cent, or they get
yeah.
billions of views.
No, I probably get about like $4 every quarter from residuals.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's not.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking at Interscope. So Interscope has Billie Eilish,
Yep.
Selena Gomez,
Yeah, I was gonna say
hip hop,
that.
Kendrick
That
Lamar,
and Rock
Eminem,
Nation
Dr.
is,
Dre,
yeah,
50 Cent,
they're pretty big. Pretty
Gorilla,
big labels.
and Rock,
Yeah.
Blink 182, Nine Inch Nails.
Well, that sounds fun because
Yeah.
I mean, especially, even, just as an audio engineer, it's an art it's an engineering art form, and you're a part of that,
Yep.
and like, especially if a song that's like really popular, it's like, can you imagine just you're one, like, every time, oh hey, yeah, I totally, like, say, yeah,
Yeah.
I mastered that,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
was mostly in hip hop and R&B. I was trying to switch over to pop because that's where the real money is, and that's where the fun is because they're creative. They're more creative artists, in my opinion. But it's kind of hard to get clients if you're not in LA or New York and in person and
yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Doing everything remotely it's kind of tough. But
So I'd imagine you have like your own, you have your own personal studio set up and stuff like that.
this is it. So these are
That's
my mixing headphones. These are Newman. I don't know. I don't think they're in home theater. They're Newman headphones, open back. So
Oh,
they're about
These are
I'm,
ones,
$7.
right?
I'm looking for a new pair of headphones. How do you like them?
Oh, I love them. The bass response in these, I got these for the bass response, is so clear and clean that
I know their
I don't have
microphones
to.
are super expensive.
Yeah, yeah. When I used to record as well, I used to have a Newman mic, but I don't need my studio monitors with these. I can hear bass notes.
Oh,
And then
Nice.
for studio
Not
monitors,
terrible.
they're over here, but I have barefoot.
$500.
These are when I bought them, they're 7, but they might be 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I
I
getting
had
those
my
30s?
dad had a recording studio for a while, and
Yeah.
we had the Sennheiser headphones, and man, I love those things. But yeah, it's fun. It's all the techie stuff, that I was always into. But I can't play a musical. He's very musical. Like, he plays like every instrument you can think of. I can't play one note on it.
I tried to
my
play piano
guitar.
for like 2 weeks. I gave up.
My
Yeah,
son,
yeah.
my son, he's 7 years old. If he listens to a jingle, or if he listens to somebody play something, he can literally go over to the piano, play a couple notes, figure it out, and he'll play whatever they played.
That's good.
Wow, that's
But
amazing.
but
That
he
sounds like perfect pitch.
but if you try to sit him down to read music, it's impossible. I had to
Yeah.
take him out of music lessons because he
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
play the piano, but I can't read music.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's wild how that is. Yeah,
because you
My
got to
dad,
play
he
right
can
and left
read
because you're
music.
reading it.
He can read music, but he does play by ear most of the time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can play by
And
ear.
it's like,
I have one
that's
downstairs,
weird. I was like, I don't
that I
even
play,
understand that.
but I can't read from
Yeah, I'm
nothing. And it
sitting there
makes
one day.
it makes it difficult for me to teach my kids or want to even teach them because I want to teach them to read music, but I can't.
I let him watch Star Wars with me, the original one, and then like he went out and he literally played the Darth Vader music, dum 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 dum, and I was like, what, So
Like, what the hell? I can't. Like, the hell?
yeah, so he listens to jingles and stuff like that.
That's crazy, man.
And he can just literally just play it. And the piano instructor said he's got a great ear. Just I can't get him to sit down to focus on. And he's still young. Maybe
Probably the
maybe
age too.
yeah. He's only 7. So by the
Yeah.
time he gets a little bit more mature, maybe I can get him to calm down and actually finish. And take full piano lessons, because they say if you can play piano, you can play any instrument
Yeah.
after that.
Yep. That is
Well, it makes it
that
very
is
easy.
100% true.
Yeah.
Now,
Has the most
now
octaves.
you can play them, but you may not be master at
Right.
yeah. Because that requires total different muscle memory. But yeah,
Right.
once you
Yeah, I
learn-
got him a drum set too, so I don't know. I might switch him to drums this year. So he's got one of the like electronic drum set things. So, but yeah, no, that's cool, man. Good. So, how did you get into home theater?
I just always liked movies. I just never thought I would ever have the space to be able to. And then we bought this house last year, and I just had the urge one day to say, forget it. I'm just gonna start buying stuff for home theater.
Nice.
Since I had the space, me and my wife couldn't come up with an idea for the basement. I was like, okay, I got one. Since I usually
got
let
it.
her choose, so I got it.
Hold my
Um,
beer.
It was really all of a sudden. I mean, I started in December of last year. So,
Nice, man.
but
Wow.
going to the movies, one of my favorite hobbies. So I have the Cinemark pass, I'm going all the time, spending money
Oh, nice.
as much as I could. So I think when I had kids, so at the time I had 202. They're a year apart. It was very difficult to get to the movies.
Right.
Finding a babysitter and all that, it was just a hassle. So this made it way more convenient, and
For
they're
sure.
they're a little bit older now, 2 and 1, so they love it.
Well, shit, we didn't have you scheduled as a guest, but maybe we can get you to give us a little tour a little bit later.
So how did you end up with PSAs? Because it's not one of the. Well, I mean, people tend to recommend them
Yeah.
in certain spaces, but you don't easily hear people say, "Go get PSAs for your
Yeah.
entire speakers, maybe subwoofers." So,
Yeah.
how did you end up with them?
So I started with the Polkar 700s, and the issue I had was I wasn't giving them enough power, which I knew because I was just powering them through the Onkyo. I have an Onkyo RZ30, so I don't even know what is all channels driven, but it's not a lot.
Probably
And
like 60,
Never.
right?
Having near field speakers and using them all the time, I'm used to dynamics. So I'm used to speakers having a high dynamic range, and those unpowered didn't have those. So I was like, do I want to buy an amp and possibly get the sound I know I want, because I've been listening to sound for a long time,
Mhm.
or do I go with something super sensitive where I know I'm going to get dynamics even with this? And I was just posting on Reddit, posting on Facebook groups, posting on AVS forums, asking for suggestions. PSA was always one that came up randomly, and it's also an attitude of mine. I like being a little different. I don't like what everybody has. I kind of want to feel something different, especially so like if there's people around me, we all have the same stuff. I mean, it's not really fun to me going to people's houses and listening to stuff. And I just pulled the trigger. Really, everybody, all the reviews I've seen were good. I couldn't really find anything bad about them.
Yeah,
So
you can't go wrong with PSAs.
Yeah,
honestly,
really couldn't.
you know, as long as you like looking at them.
Yeah, and I didn't mind that. That's the biggest knock
Yeah.
on them, is that I didn't mind it.
I mean, JTR is not any prettier, so
Yeah,
No,
I don't
that's
like-
what I'm saying. If you
yeah,
they're like the same territory, right? You have to like them.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Or if you're gonna put them behind the screen, but
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you're gonna
mind.
put
I
them,
like
yeah.
the industrial look because it pops a question like, what are those? Like those look like they should be in a theater somewhere. I always get that these speakers look like they shouldn't be in here, which is cool to me. It's a conversation starter.
So are all these in walls that I'm looking at up here? Because they
Those
look
are
like
all
they're
on
new
walls.
Apple.
They're on walls.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all on walls.
Yeah.
So those are his new small model that he's made. But I have the 210s. He's supposed to be sending me the 212s, which are 12-inch woofers and a coax driver to test out. But I have those in the tower form, which is the same exact thing.
Yeah.
How deep are those things? My, they look like-
Down to 80. Down to 80 is what you would want to use, but if you measure them, they can get down to 60. But it's not anything usable that you should be using. I have mine.
What's the depth? Not like the
Yeah, the
how-
dimension, right?
the
of the-
dimensions.
Oh, if you
They're
go
pretty-
to
should be somewhere on the tech.
features, yeah, they're down here. Because I don't know off the top of my head.
98 dB sensitive. That's good.
Yeah.
So they are
Unbox.
16.
16
Box size 21.
That's
Wow.
box size. So unbox is what you want to look at. So they're
unbox is 11,
the depth is 16 inches.
16
Yeah,
inches.
not bad.
Yeah, the 212s are way bigger. So I'll have to figure out what to do with those when they get in here. But
Wait, did that thing say 10, 50 pounds? The one you were looking at?
yeah, my towers are almost 80, I think.
88,
Those
97.
Those ones
pounds.
are 88, and that's not even the tower. You're looking at the monitor version of the 212.
Oh,
And
really?
that is a monitor,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, if you scroll down, the towers are below. They're heavy. They're solid. Center channel.
Yeah, you need a basement theater, man. I'm not putting that upstairs, man.
Yeah, those are the towers that I have.
Yeah, I've looked at PSA and I was like, man, they seem like as an engineer person, you look at them, it's like, man,
They look
that's
well. They are well built. I've
these
listened to
I
them a
these
didn't
lot.
like
are
so the
legitimate,
R700s.
stuff.
They I'm gonna speak in engineering terms. So I don't know if you guys are gonna understand me, but they color the sound. You guys know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I think they're a little bit warm. I don't for movies. I personally don't want anything touching the sound
Sound,
because
yeah.
I think audio engineers for movies are really good, and I want to hear what they're putting out.
Gotcha.
But the R700s would be great for music because there's more poorly mixed music than poorly mixed movies, and if your speakers can make the poor mix kind of sound a little bit better with a little bit of warmth, that's what I want as you're listening music. But
So I
So-
guess he's got like a 3-pack here. So it gives you
Yeah.
$50 off for buying 2.
oh,
and
you get
$100
more.
$100 off for buying 3.
He doesn't advertise this like publicly, but he'll email you once you put in the order or let you know. If you order 3 or more, you get a big discount. My total for my 5-bed layer was $4,500. I paid $38.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
well,
saves
that's good
money.
that he takes
He
care
saves money
care
on
of
shipping.
people.
So whenever he
Yeah.
can save money on shipping, he gives it to you.
Yeah,
Mm.
the things that I was,
Okay.
most drawn to Power Sound Audio was the subwoofers.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm
Power
sure that's all subjective on, what the price of shipping and
think
stuff
this
like
was
that
the one
is
Raph-
for them,
Isn't this the one Raph reviewed one of these 21?
Yeah, Ralph Cave, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. He reviewed one of the sealed ones, I believe. I have the TV 211M on the left for $22.49
This one right here.
on the left.
Oh,
The other
okay.
one. Yep, that one. So they actually resold those that Raf had, and the guy came on AVS forums and said they're fine. So I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mine are beasts. They're crazy. Like if you guys ever watched that video, the newest one, this is the first person I actually had like in the theater watching demos, and he has PB16s. He was blown away, and I was surprised at his reaction because I guess I don't know what I have. I've never listened to another home theater to compare
Right.
it to, and I guess yeah.
Where
It
do you
makes
live
it-
at?
I live in Illinois, kind of on the border of Illinois and Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in home theater up there, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I met him by starting Youth Men's community AV group.
Oh, awesome.
Which was pretty cool. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like him so far. I have a 5.2 system, and I have 4 heights coming. The new heights that he has on there. I'm just waiting for those, and then I should be done for a while.
And you were going full PSA, man. You might as well make the room a PSA demo room.
Yeah, I know. I might as well.
Yeah.
So
you
what
need
is that? Just like
PSA
is that
plaque,
a-
man?
They're just a horn tweeter, I guess.
Yeah, it's a
basically.
horn compression driver.
Compression driver.
With the 2. I think all he uses is BNC for speakers and woofers. I think. Don't quote me on that.
So this is the one that
um,
you had down here, not the one I was
yep,
looking at earlier.
And then in-house crossovers. And then he bought a Clipple, I think, like a year or 2 ago, and started redoing all of his speakers.
Oh wow.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
98
Yeah.
dB sensitive, 4 ohms.
So 90 watts at 10 feet. So my seat is actually 10 feet. So I have a 90 watt amp. So I'm pushing perfect power to them,
Wow.
which isn't a lot, to be honest.
For
Oh yeah.
sure.
4 ohm nominal impedance. Yeah.
Yeah, 11-inch depth is 16-inch depth is the same as we looked at earlier. Clipple near field scanner.
Yeah, he might have some performance. CE, what is it, CE20 or something graphs.
Yeah.
What do you guys
See,
look at?
2010.
They're pretty flat.
Here we go. There's some performance.
Yeah, there you go.
They do good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest thing is like I tell people, if I'm finished with the mix, I trust going over to my home theater into 2-channel and testing my mix and leaving it with that and sending it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
that's how clear and clean.
I've looked at this, and this is the kind of graph that estimated in-room response is like close to my ideal, because I like it to trail off at
Mhm.
the higher end because
Oh yeah.
I
They
just
only-
don't know why. It's like, man, once you get above 16K, man, my ears are like, dude, man,
Yeah.
that's sharp. What's happening?
They roll off at 18K. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are that haven't heard them are concerned that they're bright. Are horn drivers normally bright? I don't know.
Normally they
Normal.
are associated with bright
Oh.
because the horn drivers are usually because they use the waveguides
Yeah. Okay. Just the
to
waveguides.
amplify because of
Okay.
the waveguides
Yeah.
specifically,
These aren't bright.
and depending on the design of the waveguide, yeah, it can cause, and sometimes it's just a matter of setup, right? Like
Mhm.
you try to get it to be sensitive, more sensitive so you don't need as much power, but then you start dealing with on axis versus off axis response and what are you, like home theater versus, depends on your situation, right? Like, and
Yeah.
some of them are more narrow, in dispersion, and depending on your room, if it's treated or not, that could be advantageous or a disadvantage depending on how wide, and you get into the whole discussion.
Mhm.
It's like a
Okay.
biblical discussion.
Okay.
the
Yeah,
experience.
I didn't know going in, but when people were asking and
Yeah.
when the other guy came over, he was surprised they weren't bright, and I was like, I didn't think they were supposed to be. I don't know.
Yeah, normally they are associated with it because of the way, especially with the on axis, sometimes, because just generally a waveguide is there to amplify the speaker, but it, depending on the design of it, it amplifies different frequencies, right?
Makes
Because you're
sense. Yeah,
trying
makes
to
sense.
match the sensitivity of the tweeter to the mid-range slash tweeter or lower range with a physical device. And depending on where the crossover is, and depending on the degradation of the crossover and how they roll off, but at the same time, you're also dealing with, like in subwoofers and any audio or sound, you have two drivers that automatically doubles the sound. So you have a speaker that now has, in headphones, you don't generally deal with this, right? It's one driver. So, but once you start dealing with, two devices are making the same sound, that doubles the sound. So if you would just have a hump at the crossover generally, but or if you have two speakers, but the crossover, you got to design it to where it rolls off just right, and that point,
Makes sense.
yeah, all engineering, super nerdy stuff, but generally, yes, a lot of people that see horns, they'll automatically assume they're
Yeah.
bright, but that's not a truth, necessarily. A lot of the times is what happens is, the reality is, a lot of places use horns, especially in live concerts, because they have the sensitivity and the wattage and stuff to do, like, 80 rows or 50,000 people. But they're also playing it at 140 decibels. So it's like, so it's not always that they're just bright. It's just like, well, yeah, they're playing it loud and that's again where, they started doing line arrays and stuff like that to try to compensate for that.
Someone
So,
said
yeah,
I'm close to Newbie. Yeah, I'm close to Scott Newbie. I'm actually going there in November. Check out the spot.
Oh, cool.
I'm 2
Okay.
hours away. So
Yeah. He's got a fun system. Very fun. I haven't been to his new one. I'll need to. You've been there, right, Don? To the
Yeah,
new one?
yeah.
Oh man.
Not since the new I was there for the 18s. I wasn't there for the 24s.
Ike was there.
Oh,
Weren't
okay,
you there,
okay.
Ike?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was there.
So this
Great
subwoofer
time.
that you got in now, 12,000 watts RMS. Wow.
That's the iPal woofer version. I don't have that one. These are
Okay.
regular. So these are 8,000 watt, 10,000
Yeah, I
watt
was like
peak.
12,000 RMS, dude. You are gonna have to get a whole new freaking
Yeah.
power.
Even the 8,000, I'm not gonna be able to push any of that here with the 20 amp. So I'm not even gonna be able to test its full performance.
Yeah, you
of-
need
yeah.
like a
I'm
50
not.
amp circuit to start doing that. Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Like,
kind of
wait, what?
concerned just being on the 20 amp, but I pushed it the other day and it was fine. So I think I'll be okay.
That's what
tomorrow.
circuit breakers are for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy design, man.
Yeah, it's definitely like I
Are
kind
all
of
these active? Are every one of these woofers active?
yeah.
So no passive. huh?
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Oh, and it's a mono. You said it's a stereo amp. I tried to look it up. It's not a stereo amp.
Let's see.
Yeah, I tried to go look
Damn,
at because
that's
so
crazy.
many. I'm getting blasted on Instagram for this sub right now. I'm turning into a PSA fanboy defender type because obviously
7 hertz
obviously,
in room.
if you know a little bit about subs, the cabinet is kind of too small for the
Right.
amount of woofers, which is a given. But it honestly, I haven't got it to port chuff. So there's two 6-inch 6x6 ports. I haven't got it to chuff, and I've like sat right here, got down by the port. It's not chuffing. I mean, maybe
Oh,
if I
so
get
this
closer
is
to its 8,000 watts, maybe it starts
okay.
chuffing. But
Wow. So it's ported. Yeah, my first
yeah,
thought would
there's
be
two
like,
ports.
what? Dude,
Yeah.
that thing's gonna
It,
port
it,
stuff like crazy.
it
Yeah,
hasn't.
that's
Yeah.
huh.
I
Wow.
was playing demos loud the other day. I did a compression test so far up to 113 dB. I'm gonna drive it more tomorrow. No compression. I don't expect it to compress that low.
Maybe they have a
You
special.
gotta,
13
you gotta do that
dB
when the
at
kids
what?
are at school or something, man.
I know. So that's
Scared
why
the
we
life out
stopped
of
at
them.
113 because my kids were asleep on the second floor.
113
And
at what frequency?
Let me see. I have it right here. I had a really big peak at like 50 hertz in this room, sitting right here.
Mhm.
So I think 50 hertz was the 113 dB peak.
I see.
Yeah, it was really weird. That's why we want to move it just to see what's going on because I really don't want to measure this in the middle of the room. I feel like that's not going to be a good test.
Yeah, you probably want to measure it. You know, I probably want to measure it how you might just the average user might place it in their room.
Yeah,
In a corner, it
Mhm.
looks like, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the
Probably
shape
could be in a
is
corner, yeah.
designed for a corner too. So
Mhm. And get a whole lot of room gain on both sides
yeah.
with those
That's-
woofers firing into the
it's bouncing up the wall.
Mhm.
That's what we're gonna see tomorrow. He's bringing over a dolly. We're gonna be moving this around.
Can you do the sub crawl with that one, please?
Oh, hell no.
You had to put that on a friggin' dolly. For sure. You need like you need an engine hoist so you can roll it around and figure
Yeah.
out the
End up
perfect
with-
placement.
And end up needing an appendix surgery or something.
Man, that's a beast.
groin surgery or something, man.
If you
I
can't
love
hit the brown note with that one, tell them you need a refund.
Oh,
It's
it's
like, hey,
saying
man,
it's
I didn't hit the
7
brown note. I want a refund.
It
Yeah,
said
and-
10 dB, 10 hertz plus or minus 3 dB.
Yeah,
So-
And the fact that they put plus or minus 3 dB, that's crazy.
I'm getting
That-
hit up for that. Just for reading the specs, I'm getting hit up on Instagram
Yeah,
for that.
because
But
that's
I'll test it. and I'll be honest
Man,
tomorrow.
don't
So
pay
I'll have.
attention to all these people, man.
I know it's mostly car audio people. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, that's a unique breed. Car audio folks are just they're
Well, yeah,
special
if you've
breed.
ever if you've ever done car audio competitions, dude,
yeah,
like
that's a
legitimate
special
ones,
breed of people.
Oh, okay.
They
So that's normal for
are-
them.
Yeah, I'll buy them a
You
drink. I
have
wouldn't even
to-
argue with them. I just
I was
like,
just
hey,
so
look,
confused. I was like, why is
Most of
everyone
them know their
lying?
shit, though.
I was
yeah,
like, I'm
not
just
even
reading
gonna
the
argue
specs
with
from the
them,
site.
man. I'm
Well,
like,
whenever
hey,
it comes to the judge, they don't mess around. They're like, nope. It,
I mean,
it
I'll-
can be 3.1 dB off, and dude,
Yeah.
you could be like, you didn't make
Yeah.
it. I was like,
I'll-
what?
I'll test everything tomorrow. I'll have all the results.
car
tomorrow.
audio, I'll just send them a virtual drink. I'm like, yeah, you guys can drink that on me. I'm not arguing with you, man. They're,
Yeah,
they're a
no.
different breed.
Oh yeah, I'm interested to see what it could do though if it can hit those measurements. Everything
Many
else
of
I
them
have
are
though.
smart
Shit,
people,
maybe I
man,
buy
so-
some of those instead of some of the JTRs.
Yeah,
Well,
the PSAs
you know-
were Those were the initial speakers I was looking into before I got convinced about in walls.
They're ported though.
That PSAs and the Arundels.
They're
know.
they're out. This isn't
Can you
from the
can
owner.
you
This
seal
is
them? Does it come with a port?
no. They have sealed.
Do you have a sealed version of those?
Of this?
Yeah,
Oh, you want this? No.
I want a sealed version of that.
Of that? Yeah, no. No, they're comp.
I mean,
I
the
would
box
say,
would be ginormous, but I don't care because it's going to go in a corner.
yeah.
That would, I could go floor to ceiling
Well,
9 feet.
sealed you generally make smaller. So yeah, that's why the engineer in you is like, wait a minute, like that's already really small. Like, what would be the sealed version, and what magical physics change are you doing? So
Yeah.
but if it's all self-powered, that is a possibility, because at that point you can control the distortion and you can control stuff that normally you can't with just drivers in a box. If
Right.
it's all internal amplification and DSP controlled, you can control the drivers and the motor a lot better. It's just like you can get more horsepower out of an engine if you can control the cams.
So you can pick up what, by stacking those woofers, you can pick up 6. No, is it 6 or 12 dB? You pick up 6 dB.
Mhm.
So if you go 3 times, how many dB are you picking up? And then if you add 3 more drivers to each side, how many more dB are you picking up?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it
already
gets-
got
it-
double the
it- it-
power.
it is wild how that works. It's not necessarily a log. It's you get what, 3 or 6, I can't remember, 3 or 6 dB per doubling.
Doubling.
So
yeah.
it's a
output.
yeah. So like you go 1 to 2, you get like 6. Then you go 2 to 4, you get 6. Then 4 to 8, you get 6. So it's very minute gain. You literally have to double it each time to gain.
Well,
what
you are, because you're doubling the amount of drivers on each side.
Yeah, well, you have one driver, and then you have 2, so you doubled, and then you got another 2, so that's another double, so you're getting 12 there. But then you're only getting 2 more, but you would really need 8. So
Yeah.
you're only getting what it would be like 6 dB. You're only getting what,
6, 12.
20% out of, or 25% of the 6 dB gain. So 6 times 0.25, whatever that math is. So
12.
just from one
12,
enclosure, so, and the driver size and stuff like that. So
So Magic says PSA had the trial 315s last years ago. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
familiar
he-
with that. Man.
Yeah, I tried to go see like what he built this for. It
Well,
looks like he was
the-
just
it was
experimenting.
Paradigm that has a
Like this?
subwoofer like
Yeah,
this.
People
that
keep bringing
has-
that one up. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it. It's a lot smaller. I think they had 6 inches. or
Yes,
8
it's
inches. Yeah.
much smaller. That's where I was like, oh wow, dude,
Yeah.
that's huge. Like that's the huge version of that. And yeah, the Paradigm version had big review. Like people love that one. And that one was same price as that. It seemed
Yeah,
Yeah, so
if
you're
you-
gaining 15 dB by having those on the sides, and then whatever room gain you're getting too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because
if
you're
you
going
look
to
at
load them in the corner.
You look at
Yeah,
the specs for this. It's almost the same specs as RBH's 33 inches, and that's $30,000.
That's why I need Miguel here. He remembers all the exact numbers. It's like, dude, I don't remember. Is it 3 or 6? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's 6. It's 6.
Okay, it is. Yeah. And then I know you get 6 dB from the room gain as well. but-
Uh-huh. So you're saying look at the specs, description, features. Where's the performance? They don't have any performance yet. Description.
Nope.
MDF
Gosh.
enclosure. I wonder what the what are they? The iPals? I wonder what they're with the 12,000 watt RMS. So how many with a 20 amp breaker? You technically can't provide enough wattage for 12,000 RMS, right?
Right. Oh yeah, that comes the 12,000 with iPods. It comes with the 240 volt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't connect to a 110.
Oh, okay.
Because he asked me if I wanted that one instead, but I have an outlet. It's just in another room where the dryer is. And I was like, I don't want to deal with trying to figure out
you'd
what
have to-
connection he has.
Buy
Yeah,
a
it
buy a
doesn't-
240 volt extension cord.
Yeah,
Or in that-
exactly. Run it over there. I was like, just give me the 110. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah. That's,
Yeah, you can just put it in the laundry room.
Hey.
You're still gonna feel it.
I mean, it's right
You're
here,
still gonna
so.
feel the bass from the laundry room. So, hey,
that is true. It's
Put-
like, yeah, this is where I fold my clothes, man.
hey,
Like,
just put the dryer on eBay and put the sub there. It'll still dry the clothes if you hang it in front of it. So,
yeah, you can just hang your clothes in front of it.
in front of it's gonna dry.
I'm excited to see at the front because we started testing a little bit. We ran out of time and it was too late for the kids. But my 2 subs up front compared to here when we did compression measurement real quick, those 2 subs up front were getting 13 more dB of output just from being up front, which was, I thought that was crazy.
So what do you think these are? 2 ohms or 4 ohms?
Actually, I don't know.
They're probably 2 ohms, but with all those speakers in there, they might even go down to 1 ohm.
Yeah, he doesn't say.
So if you do, it's 4 ohm nominal, right? So it would be, oh yeah, that'd be pretty hard to. Yeah. I don't
Sorry,
know.
I'm trying to look up on Google how many amp circuit what circuit do I need to run 12,000 watts?
Special delivery from your power company.
Well, a 30 amp will do 4,500
Yeah.
watts. So yeah, you need a pretty well. That's the question. The one you have, does it just have one 110
Yep.
plug?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. So AI says 1,000 amps.
1,000 amp circuit?
Well, for 240, no, 50 amps. Sorry,
Okay.
No, 50 amps. Okay, yeah, that makes
1,000
two-
amps was for
If
120.
you needed 1,000 amps, the power company would send the cops.
Yeah,
No,
they would be
that's-
like, okay,
that was
dude,
wrong.
they'd love you. They'd
That's
You're,
what-
you're
have
definitely
15
running
trucks
a crematorium or
Yeah.
something in your basement.
running a data center.
So looks like PSA's recommendation for that is a 60 to 70 amp circuit.
So this one says you need a dedicated 90 to 100 amp circuit, 240 volt circuit to power 12,000 watt RMS amplifier.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's what I was gonna say, man. That's where you're getting into a dedicated panels per friggin'
Jesus,
sub.
man. Can the subwoofer handle that? I mean,
Oh.
gosh.
There's a
What
couple
kind-
guys who ordered these, so the couple
What kind of
floating
glue
out
are you
there.
using for this for this cone?
Yeah. I mean, it can, drivers can handle it. They absolutely can. It's just,
Yeah, for sure.
dude, like you're getting into that, like I said, you're paying someone $200,000 just to engineer and tell you, and do all the ordering for you. It's like, oh yeah, I need the power company out to put in, 5 sub panels for my 5 subwoofers, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's
Crazy.
that's commercial. Your auto, your commercial, and shoot, you'd have to figure out if where you live you're even allowed to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, this is
Can I get a 100 amp circuit to my house?
because once you get like 1,000 amps and stuff like that, you can start running large commercial equipment. Like
Shit. Well, not only that, but like I
Mhm.
have we just recently got a the new Escalade IQ.
Mhm.
So like I'd be able to charge that thing like super fast with a 100 amp circuit, right?
Well, that's just it. So if
Right.
you bought the system to pay for your system is what you could do in your neighborhood, you have it's like I needed these for my subwoofers, and
Right.
then out front you have like
With a
5
couple charging
charging
stations.
stations for EVs, and you're just like, "Hey, man, I gotta pay for my subwoofers because I
I don't
needed
think
this
my
power
HOA would
point."
like that very much.
Yeah, that's the problem. They'd be like, "What? What are you doing?" It's like, "Nothing."
That's the problem with living in an HOA, right?
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's get into some movies. So what
Yeah.
have you guys were you able to partake in any movies this week, Mr. Ike?
Yeah, I did what everybody was doing the last week. Watch Master of the Universe,
Ah,
D-Man,
Ah,
finally.
okay, cool.
Yeah, it was good. Nostalgia, right? But the
Yeah.
adult in me was just overruling the kid in me that grew up
mhm.
watching He-Man because it was just cheesy to the point I was like, come on, man, just stop it. You know, it's
There was definitely some that you were just like, "Oh, okay,
I'm
yeah."
like,
It's
oh,
like,
and it's like what, 2 hours
Goodbye.
plus long? I'm like, oh man, this should have ended after
Hey,
1
look,
hour,
for
man.
a free movie on Prime, well, it's not free, obviously, you gotta be a Prime subscriber or whatever, but for a free movie on Prime, I thought the sound was really good in
Yeah,
this
but it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Dolby Atmos, right? Or was
Mhm.
my subscription not just the right one? Yes, and I think that's one of the. If I were to review it, that's one of the things, right? I think there were a lot of things that happened on the height that it would have been great if it was just Dolby Atmos. Like there was plenty of height action,
Yeah.
right? That they should have considered that, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it to me was a really, really missed opportunity with that.
That would have probably put this movie on the map if they
On the
did,
map more.
because
yeah.
it wasn't bad to where it was like, "Oh, this is a Hallmark movie."
Maybe we'll get a physical release of this and it might be
But
better.
well, yeah. But yeah, they could have done some
I
pretty
mean, it
crazy
depends
stuff
on how
with
it
this.
goes, but yeah, it was good to just to, watch it and just relive a lot of the characters.
Mhm.
I don't think they pushed it too far in terms of maybe just
They got so
story.
close with the sophomore humor, though. On some of those, it was like, "Oh, man," they went there, like, okay.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
okay.
and that's why I kept saying, the adult
They
in me was
didn't,
just
like
fighting the child in me, like
they didn't keep doing it, so it was like, they literally was like, "Oh, okay, nope, we're still up. We didn't topple over."
Look, at some point I was like, this movie is actually too long, but I had to watch it because I was like, I really want to see this. I think it had some reasonable bait. There were a lot of missed opportunities from the audio. I think there could have been some really, really good bass if they wanted to, and the high channel was just a completely missed opportunity. I don't know
Shit.
why it's still good. What I'm saying is there was
I
still
getting
good sound.
Atmos.
I was
Yeah.
getting Atmos. I was getting height action. But I'm saying it didn't look like if they dedicated that time to it, there was too much going on not to
Let's see if
just
we
put
get a physical
Dolby
release.
Atmos tag on it and make it Atmos.
I
But
bet
yes,
if we get
there's
a physical
plenty of
release,
good,
it'll be good.
there's plenty of good height action. It's good stories. Some of the acting was a little bit cheesy.
Yeah.
Like that part at the end where they were just laughing and they all put their hands on your waist, and it
Yeah.
looked like
Oh, dude, that was
it looked like I was
classic.
watching something
Yeah.
from 1776
That
in
was
the British Empire, and where the kings are just like I was like,
yes, exactly.
and it was like some of them caught up late. It was almost like the director said, "You're supposed to do the same thing too," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." It was like, "Stop it, man!" It was, it was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's what made it funny. If you knew how cheesy those were,
Yeah.
like on those cartoons, they always had that was like the Dare era and all
Yep.
this. Like at the end, they were all like boys, and all this stuff. And the G.I. Joe did they had the more and all this or different things and stuff like that. And yeah, He-Man like was doing that too. But yeah, it definitely was a nostalgia
Yeah, it
movie.
was a nostalgia movie. I thought it could
Yeah.
have ended after an hour, after 90 minutes. It didn't have to go to 2 hours, 15 minutes. But hey, I watched it. It was fun. It was good. I think I think it's PG-13, but it wasn't that crazy. So I might let the kids watch it later just to see some of the fun stuff. But that was
Yeah.
the thing, and then Reacher season 4. I watched the first episode.
I have not started that. It seems like I would like that, but I'm like, man, I'm just not. I hate watching series that I get into, and then they're just like, oh, never mind. We're gonna leave you hanging.
So
But
you haven't seen any
or-
of the previous series, or just not
I have
season
not
4?
watched a single episode of Reacher. I've seen a lot of
You
little
should watch it.
previews.
You will like it. The first season was great. I think it kind of dipped in the second one, but that's usually what happens with sequels, right? It's kind of
Yeah,
because you're being compared to the original one.
yeah. The first is
And the-
always the best
third
because that's where all
season
the
was
money
okay.
goes. Yeah.
This season 4, the first episode, it took me almost the entire, like, I've only seen the first episode, right? But it took me probably over 20-30 minutes of the first, which is usually like 45 minutes, right? To be
Mhm.
like, what the hell is this storyline? So I'm
Gotcha.
hoping that it's building up to a really good, season 4. But from what I see, I think season 3 he's sort of grown into the character, right? Even better than season 2 and even season 1. So yeah, I'm excited. I still have the projector
Yeah, I
on. So
might start
after the
watching
show,
it,
I'll go
man,
watch
'cause
it.
that's one of those shows where I'm like, I know I would be into that, but it's just like, but yeah, if it's already a 4th season, yeah, I could start watching
Yeah,
it. I haven't
it's
watched
good.
a
I like
single
it.
friggin' episode,
Yeah, you should watch it. It's not
So, okay,
it's not
yeah,
bad. It's a good, sit down with your beer,
yeah, exactly.
just
I
with
used
desk
to
and just
I used to
watching
watch
it. Yeah.
NCIS, like, religiously, there's just certain anyways, Reacher seemed like one of those, action, but yet there was a plot and a story and all
Yeah.
this stuff. Like,
So sorry that I left you guys, but we've gotten reports of bobcats and stuff around our house, Florida bobcats, and I just literally heard a coyote. And like I could hear it over top of my headphones. So I was like, man, that
That's
thing's got to be
crazy.
in my yard. I walked outside and it's like walking right behind my fence. So and
geez.
it like, "Arr, arr, arr," like I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
what
shit.
time for to go get the gun.
Yeah,
I
no
heard their
kidding.
meat tastes good. You missed out a good barbecue, man. Just don't be
No,
the one
man.
that ends up being barbecued.
I have 2 little dogs too, so I gotta
Oh yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta
make
get
sure.
them inside,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, I gotta ask, what's Blossom? I don't know that one.
Have you watched The
Oh.
Lionist? I want to see The Lionist.
That's really good. I watched the episodes they have out.
Yeah, I want to see
Mm.
that. So, Ike, sorry if I missed. I guess it sounds like you watched some Reacher.
Is there anything else? Is that
Anything
the
else?
other?
Yeah, that's the only thing I did. I
that's it.
just
Okay.
episode 1 of season 4. The projector is still on, actually, so I'll continue it tonight.
Very good.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I did for this week.
All right.
Nice.
Well, let's go to our guest, Tech Tay. What's your name, sir? Well, sorry, I don't think we actually got your name,
Shantae.
Shante.
Yeah.
So, what were you able to partake in any movies this week?
Yeah, surprisingly a lot. A couple shows first. I watched The Lioness and then the first episode of what is it? Lanterns. And
Wow,
then
okay.
I'm rewatching, or Marvel put out a suggestion of movies you should watch before Doomsday. I'm just rewatching those. So I got through X-Men, X2, and then the first Captain America. So next is the first Avengers.
Mm.
Probably watch that this
Yep.
weekend just for fun, just experiencing the movies I've already seen in the home theater.
Now, that's interesting and always
That's crazy that they put out like a pre-watch, right?
Yeah,
when you
honestly.
when you watch movies that I'm assuming you've already seen those,
Yeah.
but you're like rehashing
Rewatching
them.
them is a different experience. Like, yeah,
Sometimes a lot. Sometimes it is completely different, but not always. But yeah,
yeah,
you'll notice, or just you'll be more into the story versus the action, or
Yeah.
maybe the opposite, depending on who you are. But how did they hold up the rewatches?
honestly, X-Men and X2 are forgettable for me. I don't know if it's the quality of the CGI and the times. I'm younger, so around that time I was 3. So I wouldn't watch them again.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I don't know.
dude. There's some like whenever you were like 6, you were like, "That's my bed." That was
Yeah,
so
it's
amazing. And then you're watching it like
I can't
in your
do.
30s, and you're like, "What the
Cyclops
hell?"
laser just it was so bad. It's so
Yeah,
bad.
exactly. You start seeing stuff where you're just like, "What the
Yeah,
hell?"
no. Captain America First Avenger was fine, but that's a lot newer. But to me, that's still kind of boring. I didn't really like that one. And we're getting into the fun ones now. So this show though was really good. Lanterns was really good. If any of you guys have seen it,
Yeah,
So
I've not seen that.
I started
Is that
the
a movie
first.
or
I
is that
started
a
no, it's a
TV
TV
show.
show. I started the first episode, and I think I paused it after like 20 minutes and never go back to it.
yeah.
Is
It's
it
like
really? Is it?
I
Should
think
I
so.
continue? Because the
I
first.
think I think you should. To me, so this is how I describe it. It's like a true crime investigative show, but
Yep.
superheroes.
Yeah.
So if you like that type of stuff, that I love that type of stuff. Thinking about what's going on, who's the killer, this and that. The shows that
Yeah.
make you think a little bit.
Mhm.
That's basically what I describe it as. It's very grounded. I like it.
Yeah.
Is Ocean's 11 the one with all the women in it? Is that what Scott's alluding to here?
All right. How about you, Paul? Were you able to partake in anything this week?
I went camping or no, it wasn't actually camping. I went, we went down to Eureka, and we actually stayed at a hotel and just hung out and went paddleboarding this past weekend. And I did end up watching one movie though, Crime 101.
Crime
You'll have to
101.
pull that one up. And I got my synopsis. It to me, it was like I have 2 ratings for this one, right? And to me, it was like your basic 6, right? Oh, that's funny because I see the ratings on here. But you can put this on the romance movie for the lady. It's like, oh, if you're like, hey, we have to watch one romance movie this week or this month, whatever that schedule is, this can count as that, which is amazing. So romance movie wise, it's like a 7 because it's like mostly action. So, but yeah, I like the story, I really do kind of like and how they do it and stuff like that. It has good actors. There's nothing like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen or anything like that type of deal. But
Yeah.
I like the way they ended it, and it wasn't like wrapped in a bow type of thing, but they provided you a good ending. Some people might hate the type of ending that it has, but it's like, nah, I liked it. It was pretty good, So
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to.
try to have the feel good
Post.
movie. But other than that, last week I did, or maybe it was this week. I don't know if I mentioned it. I started watching because someone mentioned it actually on the show. The Ghost in the Shell 2026, the re-release. Oh man, I mean, I love Ghost in the Shell, but the Ghost in the Shell 2026.
They botched that one, right?
No. It's the same storyline,
Yeah.
but this has got a lot more fan service in it. If you know what that means, if you're anime,
Yeah.
let's just say there's a female threesome in like the first or second episode with the main. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is all fan service. Which, if you're into that, that's great. But I never really got into anime for that. I didn't get into that. You know, the panty shot slip. You know, nose bleeding because the girl's so attractive, type of dude. But basically, they're doing that with this series so far. Now, I haven't watched the whole thing because if it's too much of that, I'm like, you know, whatever. If I need to see all that, I'll watch a porn. You know, you know, it's like I don't need the illusion of it. Just give me the action, man. You know? But yeah, it was funny how they did it. So far, it's not like they went full on, but they're kind of doing a fan service type of, you know, thing, but they're being more restrictive with it,
Yep.
you know, and not just show, you know, a lot more illusion. You know what's going on. Like they're not showing what I just mentioned. They're just kind of, you know, alluding to it. And then if you know Ghost in the Shell, how they get into each other's head, one of them would talk to the main character and he was like, I can't unsee that, like, you know, and he didn't do the whole blood nose thing, but he was just like, like, what? You know, I can't unsee that type of deal, you know. He didn't say that, but you know, it's that kind of so it could be, depending on how they do it, it could be really good. I don't know, I haven't seen it, the 2026 version of it, but at the beginning, you might have to have your pause button because they'll do the prelude explanation of everything that's about to happen. And I mean, that's the fastest subtitle. Like it's like blah, 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 like two friggin' sentences in like 2 seconds. Some people, like if you're a lot more literate than me, probably no problem. Maybe Jessica probably would have been able to read it without a problem. But I'm just like, I'm halfway through the sentence. It's already gone to the next. I'm like, oh shit, what? Like, god damn, man. And I can watch a movie that has subtitles with no problem. But no, the intro to this, I was just like, wait, I only read like half of that sentence before it went on to the next one. But other than that, yeah, it could go either way for me. I have no rating yet, but I was like, oh yeah, definitely a lot more catered to original anime fan service so far from what I've seen. But it hasn't gone over the top yet. But if it does, and I did finish watching Legends of Vox Machina as well.
Corey, are you dancing samba, ballet, or
Chop, 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 chop.
which one they got you dancing? That would decide how much we laugh. But you can always, hey, dancing is good. It's good cardio.
I mean,
so.
Corey, you going to CD again this year? I can help you out with some dancing, man.
I'm just gonna move on. So,
leader follow.
So, is there a new season of Lioness? Because everyone is saying they watched it. I know it's a lot older, right?
It's a year old. Yeah, there's a new season. There's 2 episodes
so
out.
I need to. So that would be like season 3 or so. So
2.
Right.
Wait, is it 3?
Is it
Yeah,
two? No,
it
it
is
should be
3.
3.
You're right. It is 3.
Third,
Yeah.
third season.
because the first one came out like 2023, I think.
Yeah,
like
it is right.
First, you start.
because everyone
swinging,
keeps saying
and then you
Lioness,
start
Lioness. I'm
swinging.
like,
You
am
gotta
I
be
missing
careful.
something?
Yeah, the Lioness. I've seen some good like, you know how they take like on Instagram and TikTok, they take like short little clips of the shows and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I've seen some good clips from the Lioness. That's why I asked about it. I want to check it out. I also want to check out Landman because I tell you what, that girl attorney on Landman, the clips, man, she chews those guys up and spits them back out like nothing, man. It's like, so I actually bought the seasons for Landman on.
Oh, really?
So I want
Oh
to see it. Yeah.
I wonder if it's on disc.
Dang.
Who are you referring to? Is it Michelle or which of the ladies?
Whatever. I haven't watched it yet, so
okay.
it's the attorney that she, like, the first part of the scene they're talking about her having incest with her. He says we've been playing the pissed off lawyer since your daddy was giving you baths and this and that, and then so she laid into him, man. It was funny. You gotta watch that clip
wow.
if you can find it. But yeah.
So
any more movies, Paul?
That was it. So
All right.
Nelson, thanks for coming. We haven't even.
Hey guys.
Nelson came in for the movie section. That's
Yeah,
right.
I was
we
like,
gotta
we
save
gotta hear
Nelson
what
for last
Nelson's
because
movies
he probably got
are.
like 10 movies he watched.
Oh yeah. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah,
So Johnny says new season of Special Ops Lioness. Yes.
Okay.
Episode 4 comes out Sunday, and then Landman is a great show. So yeah, definitely one of the
I'll put it on my weekend to do list, like it's not already packed up.
All right. So okay. So Corey says just
Well,
did Audio
shoot, we
Vice
might be
Audio
doing
Vice
Audio
Live. Me and
Advice
Chuck hung out
Live.
for a while.
Yeah.
So he's not going to Denver. Okay.
We might be doing Audio Advice Live next year if they start
Yeah.
doing the home theater.
Sounded like they had a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nelson, what were you able to partake in this week, sir?
Oh man. I watched Lioness, which is good. You guys should
All right.
definitely check that out. I've been watching this Apple TV series called Lucky.
Oh yeah, I've seen the previews for that.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. And then on the Kaleidoscape, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And pretty good. Pretty good. That's
Now, do you
about
have
it.
the 8K version? I don't.
It's
wanna start that whole-
it's the new cinematic one. It's a new cinematic
Yeah,
file.
okay. I don't want to
Yeah.
go down that, but I was just like, was that available in that? Okay,
Yeah,
that's all,
get some
that's it.
compa-
No more
Yeah,
discussion
don't
on that.
get
Don't
balls
even
done.
say it. I was just like, oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there you go. Spider-Man 2.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
I just had to ask for the people that may or may not,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
It's
so
just
how
a hater
did you
for-
like The Amazing Spider-Man? I mean, that's
It's,
going back, right?
Yeah, it's going back a
2014.
little bit. So, because I just finished watching I went to see the latest movie.
Brand New
Um,
Day.
Brand New Day,
Yeah, Brand New Day. Yeah, which was really good. And then I
I
said, hey,
love
let me
that
try this because I haven't seen it in a while, and they just re-released it
Okay.
on the Kscape. So I said, hey, let me check it out, and it still holds its own. He was a good Spider-Man too. I
Mhm.
enjoyed.
Night, Derek.
I enjoyed
See you
his
later.
performance.
Well,
Yeah.
so for me, my wife worked.
Well,
like,
was that it for Nelson? Is that all?
That's what he
did
said. I thought he said.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
okay.
that's
I didn't hear
it.
him. I didn't hear him because you were saying bye or something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologize. Yeah.
I'm
So
deaf,
so for
so
me,
don't worry.
my wife worked like, I don't know, I think it was like 9 days in a row. So Friday she normally is off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She works from basically Wednesday to Tuesday. Well, she picked up some extra shifts, so she didn't wind up taking off until Friday. So I got kicked out of my theater, guys. So my
Yeah.
wife literally, I don't know what series she watched. Somebody from her work told her about a series, but I think she went in there about 10 o'clock and she saw daylight about 3 o'clock. She binged like 8 or 9 episodes, which was fantastic. I was so happy that she just went in there, did her thing while I was working, and
Yep.
and like straight up binged like freaking 8 or 9 episodes of this series, whatever she watched. So she said it was okay. I'll find out exactly what it is, but yeah,
That's
so,
the irony of it, right? I'm like, well, I'm just gonna wait. You're gonna tell us in the green room the real reason why you
So
got kicked out
basically,
of
what
the
you're
theater.
telling me is you watched your marquee preview monitor and what was playing in the private showing while you were stuck outside. Like, yeah, okay.
No, I actually had a lot of work to do. So, but so she went in and did her thing, which was great. And then, like I said, she was off until Wednesday of this week. So I was able to partake in 6 movies this week.
Wow.
Wow.
Who was
Damn,
off
I think
again?
that might be a
You
record for Don, man.
Who was
That
off?
might be a record.
So yeah, so it
Now,
started.
how many of these were The Sound of Music or Toy Story?
So absolutely none of them was The Sound of Music, right?
All right.
So
Just a hater.
Saturday, my son, I got my son to go into the theater, and I said, "Okay, what do you want to watch?" He says, "Dad, I want to watch Sonic 3," which we've
Oh.
already seen. I've already
Yeah.
reviewed it. But man, I tell you what, if you guys have not seen this, just for the sheer audio alone, it's worth watching. It's a decent movie. It's pretty good. But if you haven't watched this, and that goes for all the Sonics. If you have not watched any of the Sonics, for the audio alone, you need to check them out. So we watched that, and I still stick with what I say. I think it's a decent movie to watch, right? And then we went ahead and we watched Moana 2.
Mm.
So it was my son's day, right? So we went ahead and we watched that. That was okay. I didn't like it as much as the first one, but yeah, so that one was okay. So after Sonic, we watched, like I said, Moana, and then I think it took a break for the next day. So then let me see here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So after that, I think the next day I got him to go into the theater again, and we checked out Minions versus Monsters, and I had a great time with this, man. It's
I have not seen that one.
That is
I
pretty,
am
right?
curious if that's a good.
yeah, it's
good.
definitely worth the
I've
watch.
always loved the Minion ones. They're
Yeah,
fun.
no, the sound is great in this one too. It really is. They did a really good job with the mix. Tons of Atmos, tons of bass. There's a lot of bass in this one too. So I highly recommend checking it out. I would give it, I'd probably give it a 7. A little bit higher than IMDb's got here, but I definitely enjoyed it. And my son was a little skeptical about the monsters, but I found that if he tells me he don't want to watch something, I just need to press play and he'll come in and join me with it. So we checked that out. And then one on my own that I watched that I really, really enjoyed, that somebody from, I can't remember who it was, but somebody from the comments actually suggested that we check this out. And that is Predestination with Ethan Hawke. So I actually really enjoyed this movie. I'd probably give it a solid 7.5 to an 8. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. It's really good. It's and I'm not one to really be like a time travel type of guy, but this is, you'll see it in the previews. I'm not giving nothing away, and it says time travel right here in the description. So but yeah, so no, it's definitely good. There's some good the score is pretty good. There's some good shots firing and stuff like that. So gun firing. So I would definitely check that out if you have not seen this. And it's a good story. Like I said, 7.4 IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes is 84. Then my wife wanted to watch something. She wanted to watch something else. So I let her pick, and we went with one of the number 1 shows on Netflix. I think it's number 1 or number 2. And it's called The Last House.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people were talking about this. The sound in this, guys. The story, no. The sound in this for a stream was phenomenal. I'm telling you, it was phenomenal. just gonna put it out there. Quiet Place like.
You think
Right.
so?
Yes, very much so. Quiet Place like, but water instead.
So this
So-
is actually the first horror that I've tried to watch this year.
Yeah, it's not even a horror, bro. It's not
Yeah,
a horror.
but hey,
It's
for
like
me,
a-
it is. I don't care if it got it on the classification. It is for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then
It's a 2.1 on Rotten Tomato. That's in the homework realm.
it's the story's pretty bad, but the sound is good. It'll take you out of homework realm.
Uh,
And then Friday, I got a notification to pre-order something, and I was like, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Hail Mary.
Pre-order Toy Story for Friday. I'm like, well, shit, maybe it'll come
Oh.
out on Tuesday. And damn if it didn't come out Tuesday. I pre-ordered it Friday night, and it came out. And me and my son actually watched this today.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no. Second favorite Toy Story movie out of all 5.
wow.
good.
It's
Okay.
very
I heard
good.
it was
I really enjoyed it.
I heard it was good. I heard you had to hold back the tears like Pixar or it always had. I was like, yeah. And I do. I'm a sucker for movies like that. You know, it's like it's not always about the audio or even the video. It's like, man, if the storyline is well and good enough, then I mean that's what a movie is, right? You're telling a story, just like even a song or a poem or poetry. You know, it's all you're telling a story. So, all right. So,
Well, it looks like Don has gone coyote hunting again.
he's man. I hope he doesn't have any crazy stories. Yeah, he's pulling out. So, man, so that's everyone's movie watching experience for the week. So, I think.
It looks like everyone in the chat watched just about the same thing. Lioness and Lion Man.
Fred said he's watched the Cursed Tides like 4 times again. I'm curious, Fred, if you have not watched that,
I don't think Fred has actually watched it.
you
should
have
try
to watch
watching
it,
You have
dude.
to watch
You will probably enjoy it more from all our
because
explanations
you've been laughing.
and seeing, and you'll just be laughing like, oh my God, it really is that bad. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I forgot what preview that it was. It was was it the
Audio.
the movie the movie db.org.
Did we ever get to do we never got to showcase the responses for the movie
The
Draw
bracket?
the-
Oh, I
that we
haven't even
did?
looked at that.
Yeah.
You know?
we
I
were
don't-
supposed to show it this week because we decided we were going to wait 2 weeks.
Oh, man, see, that's why I rely on Don, man. He's slipping.
My movie was out first round.
He's out there hunting coyotes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
that's-
Nelson's back with a different. You got 2.
What is going on, man?
I don't know, Mr. Nelson, but we're about to take one of you out.
Yeah, take the other one out.
Hey, pick the right one.
Too many
you go.
ends. Oh, too many Nelsons, man. That's
Oh,
there was
lost
a
audio.
review. There was a preview that I wanted to see. That was
Wait,
so
they have a second Michael coming out?
It sounds like it based on the way it
Lost the
ended.
audio.
Oh,
It said Michael will be back at the end.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that was just more like, just like a clip proof, kind
Well,
of
they're
proverbial
missing
type stuff.
They're missing like the second half of his career and a bunch more music. So I assumed they were gonna make a second one.
I mean, except there's a third part of his career. And that second
Yeah.
part is a little more controversial. I
It
don't think
is,
you want to put it in
yeah.
the movie.
Yeah. I mean, even this first part, they really controlled and make sure they got what they wanted in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, if you do a second one, I don't know. You're gonna be cutting it too close to the part that we want out of a movie. So
Yeah.
no, okay, that would be good. I mean, I was worried about Michael itself, and they did a really good job. That's this very first one that just came out. They did it really good justice. So We'll see.
So Fred has to watch The Cursed Tide. So here's the review. I don't know who wrote this review, but this is one of my favorite reviews. Captain Hook, The Cursed Tides. If you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, this movie is not for you. If you're a Peter Pan fan, this movie is not for you. In fact, unless you're related to any of the actors, you can safely skip this movie. I like that. That pretty much, and that's exactly. I was like, dude, these people are all like just buddies. Like that would have been fun. Like that's, and again, I even mentioned that before I even saw this review. I was like, this seems like you just had like a group of like 30 or 40 people that were, buddies, like a core group of like maybe 10 that had other acquaintances, friends that weren't really the tight niche group. And they all got together around 50 people and made a movie and knew people that were in the business, because some of the actors in there are pretty fucking well known. But Fred, you have to watch the movie, dude. You just have to now. Just say it.
Yeah.
It's and that review, it was like, yeah, 1000%.
So I'll tell you, what projector are you running in your system?
I have the Valerian Vision Master Pro 2.
Are you liking it?
I've every time I want to upgrade and then I come and watch a movie, like I don't get the itis anymore. I'm like, this is good. It's good. I have a gray tinted screen, so the blacks are even a little bit blacker.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like, which is going to be with all the projectors nowadays, besides like Epson and JVC, is laser speckle. But if I get a new screen, I can fix that for the most part.
Sure.
I like it. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm
especially,
missing out on. But
yeah, that's also another thing, right? I think a lot of people create this FOMO, and it's
Yeah.
not based on their experience. It's different if you've compared gone and seen so many, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm really missing out on this.
Yeah.
People just create that FOMO because everybody on Facebook and the forums are talking about it. If you have a really good light control room, a lot of projectors are actually good.
Yeah. Yeah. These
Oh,
can get
yeah.
completely dark.
A lot of
Good anti-contrast. So
Dude,
Yeah.
whenever I went to the very, very first comparison, dude, I'm telling you, I was just like, okay, I can tell this is the $500 projector, but as far as resolution and just like being able to watch and enjoy a movie, I was like, wait a minute. You mean I can actually enjoy a movie with a $500 projector compared to like I have a 5,000? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, damn. Like, yeah, okay, the experience was different, but I was at the point where it's like, man, once you get into a couple grand, like you're, $3 or $4 grand, it's like, sure, again, it's just one of those things where you're having a good experience. Sure, you can always upgrade to get like oh, hey, this one scene out of this one movie, I didn't notice that on my system. It's like, oh man, I want to upgrade so I don't miss that one scene. But
Yeah, it's like how many movies really push that black level? It's like, and especially any of the projectors that have come out in the last 2 years, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're what have it, and you save. If you're not getting the Christine Griffin or the Eclipse or one of those ones where you put your hand in front of you and you can't see nothing, everybody's missing something.
Yeah.
If you don't have the Eclipse or one of those ones, we are all missing something. It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you could, all but the $1 million freaking Christie's and barcodes. You could be like, okay, we're outside on this projector screen, and your $30,000 projector is gonna look like a shit. It's like, okay, compared to a video wall. So it's all perspective and
For
where
sure.
you're at the time.
yeah,
Sorry, I
mostly
had to-
just wanted to switch because I wanted lens memory really more than the image, but I have a CinemaScope screen.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Ike's favorite movie.
Yeah, I know.
$3.99 on Amazon.
He has to watch it. I think Fred's on my.
Paul just needs to get us a copy. I don't know how I can tell somebody to pay to watch that movie.
Yeah, I have it. I think I have.
If I tell you, then it means I really don't like you. Because
Buy this movie.
I'm trying to get $4 out of you. I really don't like you, man.
Oh man.
You're
Sorry, I
gonna
had to
hate
dip
me.
out there real quick. I heard that damn coyote again. So,
Go get your Glock or something, man.
I can't. You can't shoot in the city limits, or he would already be dead. But
Some of my Texas
don't get PETA on me, guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, no. I sorry. Like I said, I wanted to say that the Toy Story movie is my second favorite. The fifth one. It's not a true home theater movie. I mean, it's not like a like it's gonna blow your system, out of the water or anything like that. However, there is one scene that was really cool that the whole room, the whole place filled with dust or something like that, and then the dust like kind of swept from the floor level speakers up into the Atmos speakers and then came around me. So it was really cool to see that. And the Atmos was okay. It wasn't like it wasn't crazy Atmos. But if you want to hear crazy Atmos, watch The Last House. There's some good Atmos in that for sure. And like I said, it's probably on the caliber of A Quiet Place for the Atmos and stuff too. So it's really that good. So anyway, sorry, I wanted to finish up my movie reviews there. I apologize.
So what, number 3? Number 6?
Yeah, man. I'm glad you watched some. Yeah, it's like it seems to work out. It's like usually I watch a few, but this week, I was out and I obviously didn't
Oh, the
watch it.
projector got a workout this week. Like I said, I mean, my wife binged it. I have it set on a 3-hour timer just in case I fall asleep or something like that, or I forget to turn it off after a movie.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why does this thing keep doing this?" Because I want to because it was about to shut off, and she's got to get up to press the back button to make sure that it doesn't shut off.
The fun thing is you don't even
that's
know what
funny.
she watched. That's the irony of it, right?
Yeah, I was too busy at work, man. I couldn't. I had so much stuff going on. I don't even know what she watched. One of her coworkers told her about it, and she said it was she said it was okay. But she binge watched 8 or 9 episodes, so it must have not been that good. And the other thing that I did pick up was Ted Lasso season 4. So I've started watching that too. I think it's up to episode 3 now. So they only release those weekly, every Tuesday or something like that. So, but yeah, I started picking that back up for the last season. So, I don't know if you joined us to give us a little tour of the theater. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Are you able to give us a little look at the theater, or no? You got stuff that you're
Me?
reviewing? Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I can.
Okay.
Should I get on here from my phone? Am I able to?
Yeah, if you could join
you
us.
can get on, and then we'll just add you and put it on full screen. And I was telling Paul, we still haven't shown the results of the movie.
Oh
Draft.
yeah, that's right.
I know. I was like, man, I totally forgotten about that.
You guys are just the worst version of DraftKings ever, man.
That was really fun though.
I'm not
I
a
enjoyed that.
bet or gambler, so I was like, okay, we got it going.
You
We
guys
got
are the worst thing ever, man. After DraftKings, man, like wow.
We're gonna have to create a pivot table for that.
Yeah, but how did we get additional? I don't even know what's
How
that
many
rank
entries
again?
did we get, Paul? Can you pull
Dude,
up?
I haven't since we were on the show the last time we pulled it up. I haven't even clicked on the link.
Don't say that out in public. Man. You're supposed to be encouraging people to go take a look. I
Oh
did.
no, I mean
Let me
we've
pull
already
it up.
done our reviews. It's like I'm not spying.
No,
on
we were
you.
supposed to collect the reviews of those who
They're
added. Oh wow, we got a lot.
we developed a whole.
We need to
application that did
do
that.
it. We got a lot.
We got a
Did
lot.
we? Oh wow.
We got a few. Yeah.
Share the
That's
link
what I'm
so I can
saying.
look
Like
at it.
you got to give it a week or two because then people see. Like not everybody watches live. I mean, it's late,
Right,
man.
for sure.
You know. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we gave 3 weeks. So that's good.
Was it
Okay.
on?
Whenever you're ready, if you swap the camera to the back and use the wide, I can see you in the green room just waiting for you to.
I don't even remember which of my
Okay.
accounts
Looks like you're ready.
used. Oh, here it is.
And I'm going to mute your other one so we don't get a feedback. Can you hear me though?
We got 21.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, okay. I thought it was way more.
Yeah. What
but
were you
still, that's quite
expecting?
a lot.
300? Can you hear me from your phone, Tay?
Can you hear me?
There you go.
So
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you. The question is, where am I hearing you from?
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Do you want
this is
to
the basement.
camera? Put your camera.
It's 26 by 13 with
Hey,
7
hear
feet
me?
4 inch tall ceilings, and
He
I have
can't hear
a
you 'cause he's talking.
open baffle, so it's not closed. Workstation right here. The sub that I've shown you guys, TV 126 that I'm testing. This is a full walk around, so it's 2 woofers and a port, second port, 2 woofers. This is the amp. It has a cool room size, so the large room size will give you the most LFE it can give you, and the small room size will be more punchier.
Okay.
Hey, Tay, if you can hear
Last
me,
2 woofers.
turn your phone horizontally.
Hey, can you hear me?
Flip your phone.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
think
hear
you
him.
hear anybody.
These were my studio
don't
hear
monitors
him.
that I was talking about. I still have to put up.
We can hear him, but he can hear us.
No, I don't
I built
hear
this
him.
riser. It's 8
You
inches.
don't hear him?
I should have
No.
went about 10 probably, but it's
He's
still
doing
worth it.
good. Let him roll with it, man.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro's up.
Paul, see if he hears you.
This is a used.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. They were asking to
Turn your phone horizontally.
horizontal or landscape.
Landscape.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Right here.
because it does make it to
Or wait,
Oh, it's not
where it
flipping
can
it, but it
be a
should.
larger screen.
back
Yeah.
to wide.
Yeah, wide and flip it. It should adjust the
Can I
landscape.
turn it where it's wide?
He might have it locked to where it
Let's
doesn't
see.
rotate.
Yeah, your phone maybe have it to where it locks where it doesn't rotate on you.
Yep, you're right.
But it should auto. If not,
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
there you
Oh,
go.
my
Now
bad.
we get more, better perspective
All
on
right.
everything. So
So
And
workstation.
Paul, just
over
let him
here.
know the only one that,
Um,
that can.
this is the
that-
subject.
you can only hear me. You can't hear anyone else, unfortunately.
Okay, I was
So-
wondering why nobody was responding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
and
hear.
I
Can
was
you hear
letting
me,
him
guys?
talk.
We can hear you. I can hear you,
so this is the
Nelson.
sub. I don't know if you guys
okay.
had it in the full picture.
I can't hear him, but I could see.
There's a port on that side, a port right here.
That's strange.
Yeah,
Two
we did
woofers.
see that. Yeah.
Okay.
And you talked about the knob and stuff like that. That's
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And we were
Um,
right here.
All right, 2 monitors. The 8-inch riser. It should have been probably 10 inches. I have a mess because I'm doing measurements tomorrow. I built all of my sound panels for I think it was like $160 for 6 of them.
Wow.
3 inches thick, and then this is the first speaker we're running into, which is my side surrounds. It's a 10-inch woofer and a compression driver, so it's the same exact driver and woofer that are in there.
So totally timbre matched. That looks much smaller than a 10-inch, but that is huge.
The scale in person of everything, even the towers, are a lot bigger. And then we'll get over to the towers.
Man, you done knocked all the dust off the wall.
This is what the towers look like.
Yeah, that's Yeah, that's massive. So
Yeah.
it is, so that's dual for higher output, but probably really, really close or exact timbre matched because they're
Yeah.
the same driver, same
Yep.
waveguide. And
Only thing is just this is just NTM. So, and then these are my 21-inch woofers. I have 2 of them. So these are the same drivers that are in that cabinet in the back.
okay, yeah.
These
Now are those self-powered as well, or are
Yep.
they
Yep, they are.
okay. So everything has a built-in amps. Wow.
Yep. So I'm
Okay.
getting a good 10 hertz down in this room with both of them. Down to 10 hertz. So
Wow.
this
And
is
that was before your, test module that's in.
yeah, that's before that back there.
Yeah,
It's the center
dang.
channel. It's the same thing, just monitor version sideways. And then I have velvet cloth on top. So everyone says dust off your speakers. It's not dust. It's just velvet.
I just made that joke right
Yeah,
now.
It helps a lot with the
I
screen.
mentioned that, like, you knock the dust off the walls, but it's like, yeah,
And I look closer, I was like, that looks
Yeah.
like
you
velvet.
need to get one of those pool table brooms and, brush
Oh,
your
brush it
felt.
so it's one way.
Yeah, brush your felt to the specific direction.
This is a 104. Let me see if I can get 141-inch CinemaScope screen, silver ticket. It's a gray tinted and it's perforated. I really wanted to get the WAB for laser speckle, but they were out of stock for like weeks. And just my little brain thinking, I was like, well, if the woven is to break up the speckles, maybe the perforations will too, which it doesn't work like that, as I learned. So
Yeah.
perforated screen, but nothing behind it. We'll go over here. So I have, this might be a mess. There's a bar area over here. So this room is
Oh,
actually a
man, you
lot
gotta
larger.
fix that up before I come over, man.
This is actually a lot larger than it looks, which is why I got the 221s, because I wanted to pressurize everything. So,
Wow.
but this
Yeah.
is my old screen. There was way too much laser speckle on this screen. It's matte white, so I got rid of it.
Gotcha.
And then this is my, I'm looking for a rack, so it looks like a mess. But Onkyo RZ30, I have a Zedu media player. I'm running a lot of movies on my Ugreen NAS. And then I have a Monolith 7-channel 90 watt amp.
Nice.
And
Nice,
Apple
nice.
TV 4K as well.
Where's your Kaleidoscape K?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not really a fan of Kaleidoscape.
Way too
but-
high.
I know the answer to that, but
It's just like I build and manage servers for a living. I just can't justify one,
yeah,
That's
you're
really
in
it.
the same boat I am. I was like, it would have to be 10,000% better.
Yeah. I have the, what is this? The X2 from Sofa
Yep.
Baton.
Yep.
I love this thing. And then I have
So-
this sofa that is surprisingly one of the best things I bought in here. It was like $3,500. I was wondering if I spent too much money, but it has heated seats on both sides, massaging seats on both sides, and it has transducers on both sides. So I can use this knob right here and change the vibration on both seats. So I have
wow.
it connected with the splitter to my LFE channel on the AVR.
Oh, that's nice. Now, are those phone charging? Like you just drop your phone in there, like
Yeah.
mag? Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was wondering.
wireless charging. These are all the
Okay.
controls.
Huh.
A bunch of cup holders.
Yeah, because when
on
I
the
do the
sides.
mini theater, I'm going to be doing something like that. If I'm not, I may just use what I already have, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, and there's USB-C on the sides too, and then you can adjust lumbar and the top half as well as
Oh,
recline.
nice.
Only thing I don't like is the hot sweet spot doesn't recline, so that kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
So
has
ask
all
him
the
about
fancy buttons.
ask him about his
And
rear
then,
surrounds. Are
this is
his
my
rear
projector. It's
surrounds
kinda
on the floor
close.
right there?
But Valerian Vision Master Pro 2, it's about 10 feet away from the screen.
Are those on the sides? Are those your rear surrounds, or are those? Do you have 5.1 or 7.1 bed layer?
5. So this is
Yeah.
5. This is interesting, and I put it into play in the latest video. I was wondering if I position them a certain way, if it can kind of play both roles as like sides and rears. The guest I had over, he said it did. He said it. He said that if I leave these here, he doesn't think I would really need rears, which I don't know how true that is. I've never heard rears, but he was pretty surprised how good they sounded a little bit behind your seat
So with the panning, it's like it's
and a little bit
capturing.
high. But if when I get my heights, I'm gonna drop the height. I think these are gonna be too high.
Now, the one thing that I've tested, and this may or may not, it depends on the processor that's used, but if you like, you're absolutely right on, from my experience, just as far as the bed layers,
Yeah.
the 5.1, especially depending on the room size that you have, and
Yeah.
versus 7.1 placement, you're not going to really notice the difference.
Okay.
But for some reason, whenever you do 7.1 versus 5.1, it changes when the Atmos mixer raises the Atmos content up.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
have to look into that and do some nerd research on that, because I tested that and I was like, oh shit. Because I went back down to 5.1 because just for aesthetic reasons, because I didn't
Yeah.
want I had some, because right now I just have some of them sitting on the floor facing up and they're like cinema speakers. And I was like, well, let me do a test. And I brought them back where I had the side surrounds, at the proper location and some rear surrounds. And it did change a little bit on how the Atmos heights work. Now, whenever I did some test tones and stuff like that, I noticed, okay, now I would still need to take the rear surrounds and move them in a little bit closer to each other and a little bit further back. And it would create more of the bubble for me, but I can't do that because I'm in an open living room. But yeah, but as far as how much that matters, but you have the space to do it. So
Yeah.
to me, I would go ahead and add the 7.1 if you have the processing power.
Yeah. I
Just
currently I
because.
don't, but I'm looking to
Okay.
upgrade to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
processor.
Yeah, yeah. So in that case, I probably wouldn't even bother. I would just leave it at the 5 bed layers
Yeah.
personally, but
I have some panels up here, but I don't know if this is like in studios we put panels above your engineering position, your listening
yeah,
position. So I
that
just
does make a
assumed
difference. Yeah, no,
I just
you're
assumed it would be the same
dead
thing for home
on.
theater.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'll show you guys something else because this I might move this to a different room I have that's completely not built out. So let me show you guys that space. It's a lot smaller, but I can control the sound more in here and watch things at higher levels, in my opinion, probably. So this space right here. This is 22 by 13 unfinished.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And then
Damn.
I'll have to build a 3-foot bath, which is fine to get past this sump pump.
You'll
Yeah.
have to
But
go a little bit slower because the internet Wi-Fi is definitely getting a little blocked on
okay.
this. It's starting to choppy up. But
All right.
yeah, dude, that looks like an amazing space. But you could, yeah, do that. You just make that your baffle wall. And it's all concrete. So
Might be in that
Yeah,
sump
so
up
it's
might
there's
be in a
3
room with
exterior
a
walls.
speaker.
And then above this is a family room. And then above that is nothing. So like where I'm at now, 2 floors above are the kids' rooms. So the vibration can actually transfer all the way up there. I set
yeah,
off baby monitors and stuff. So I think I can get more isolation in here. So this will be another project that I plan to do on the channel, and we'll see if I want to keep 2 or move everything over here because I kind of wanted one section to be like a sports lounge kind of where I have a 16 by 9 screen and it's maybe a 2.1 setup, 2 channels or something.
yeah, yeah.
Because there's a
I would
bar area
almost
over there and
I would
everything.
almost do
And
that room as the dedicated theater, like,
yeah,
hey, this is where I'm, like experiencing my like massive pressurization,
yep,
and all the speakers are equal distance from my, like I'm wearing headphones, but I'm not, like 2 seat room and then make this like your large entertainment sports bar where everybody can hang out, especially since the bar's right there, it's like,
Yeah,
man,
see, yeah, that was the idea, but I think I
yeah.
just might
Oh
go
yeah,
two
for
channel. I
sure.
don't even mind buying the Polk R700 again and then getting a sub and doing two channel in here and then moving all this in there. The only thing that kind of sucks is these on the walls are they're going to be in the walkway even more.
Yeah.
But
You can just still do like a full Atmos, just maybe just lesser since you're not having to like crank it up for that experience. Because like whenever I'm watching sports, sometimes it's really cool to have the surround of the crowd,
okay,
and stuff like that, and you feel
yeah,
like, oh yeah, yeah, that's still enjoyable. And if you're just watching some, you may still watch, your shows or TV shows that have Atmos out here as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
So
that's
it's
true.
always nice to have 2, but you could just, like, make this, like, your aesthetically like, you don't see any speakers, this is more the entertainment area type of deal.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you
definitely.
could definitely, man, with your content and how good you are at making videos and stuff like that, dude, people love that, especially with the wife acceptance factor or partner
Yeah,
acceptance factor, making like, something that looks like just an entertainment area. But, man, yeah, you got a lot of space in in your
yeah,
setup here, so that's amazing.
yeah.
So
That's
you have
really about
lots
it.
of potential. Yeah, you have all kinds of, don't blame us for your next upgrade potential here. It's like, oh,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, for sure.
Yes, the paint. This was all white in here, so the paint is tricorn black by Sherwin-Williams, and then there was carpet down here, so I installed some LVP. I wanted, or a lot of people suggested to do carpet, but since this is a basement, I wanted LVP just so I can check for leaks easier than looking for carpet or like water.
Yeah, you
Harder
can
to
do
see
the,
sitting water in carpet.
you can do your commercial grade carpet where you have, where it's in square blocks.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Put it on risers and stuff, then you can just much more easily, like, lift it up, and it's not, like, glued down type of deal, it's just heavy, like, almost rubber carpet stuff.
yeah,
What
yeah.
was the Batman, was that an acrylic that you had? Like,
I found
3
this.
or
I don't know if
3D?
this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a. I don't know. This is like a thick kind of 3D-ish painting.
Yeah, it's an acrylic, yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
wild. I saw
So
that, and
it's
I was
like
like,
thick
"Man,
right
that
here.
looks
Yeah, I don't know if
really
this store is
3D."
everywhere.
Right.
I don't know if the store is
Yeah.
everywhere, if you guys have one in your area, but I got it from Ross. I
Oh,
got
okay.
all of these from Ross, all $20 each.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's my go-to store for
Awesome.
those. Only thing I hate about this is I don't know why I picked this ugly red color. I should have just did black for this riser. Um, Downfalls, I think, are definitely these curtains in this extra room, and then I can hear footsteps and people flushing toilets down here because the main water or
Mm.
Let's
exit is
ask him
behind
what the
this wall,
dimensions
and then
width
also the
wise are.
furnace. But if I
What's
drive it
the
up loud, you can't hear anything at all.
Yeah, I
So
gotcha. What's the dimensions of this main room here?
this one right here is 13 wide and 26 all the way down to the stairwell.
So
So I don't know
almost
if
as
you want to
deep as
count
the other
the
one.
extra few feet. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess sound probably does leak up the stairs, but to this wall, it's 26 feet.
gotcha. Got the popcorn machine and
Yep.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, you got it all.
yeah. I don't know if you guys know the secret recipe to making popcorn, but you got to get um, butter flavored coconut oil, and then that one salt that I don't know where it's at. It's like an
Flavor
orange
Yeah,
Co.
bottle of salt.
flavor call.
Flavor
Yeah,
call. That's it.
Flavor
yeah,
Gold Salt.
But other than
yeah.
that, yeah, I was using this PC as my NAS for a while. Started to get annoying, so I bought a new NAS. But
Yep, yep. See, that's it. When you're in IT, you're just like, no, I'm buying a NAS. I'm not dealing with that
yeah,
shit.
it was too much.
It's like I don't want to work when I'm off work, you know?
Yeah, 20 minutes trying to troubleshoot loading a game because my NAS stuff was running. It was just like I'm just getting a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
Ooh,
That's the room.
use them more.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Appreciate it.
So with
Yeah.
the so obviously you have the the front seat row is your main row,
Yeah.
the closer row, yeah, and you just
Yeah.
added the
Yep.
second
So
seat.
I normally sit in the middle or the left. And somebody mentioned it. These are actually a little bit better or grate a little bit off axis. So me sitting to the left is actually not that bad.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the times they'll do that with the horns. Like the horns might be a little brighter on this on axis, and then off axis they're way flatter.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, it's all what they were doing with the design. Because
Yeah. Another
yeah,
thing
that
is,
is
I want to raise this a little bit more. I think I have about 8 inches that I can raise it, so I want to get it more on target. But
yeah, for sure, for sure. So anybody else have any more questions that we need to relay? StreamYard's been weird the last couple. It's like we have the weirdest glitches going
oh,
on. It's
really?
like, I am not the best
Just tell them to
translator.
come back and we can ask any questions that we
Yeah, we
Oh,
can,
yeah,
we
Yeah,
can
talk
talk
and
about it.
that's why I ask. So if they don't have any directs, so if you want to just come back onto your other
Yeah.
device, so everyone else you can have a full conversation without me holding back all my sophomoric humor, which I did. You
Yeah, I'll
guys
leave
are
this one.
welcome because I had a million of them.
Yes. Okay, let's add him back to
I was like,
the
man,
stage.
Don usually keeps me in line, but whenever he's not there to be for him to hear him, I'm like, well,
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
That
cool.
is so weird, man.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. So yeah, no, man, room looks fantastic. Love what you did with it for sure. Everything that you did was all DIY.
Yeah. Yeah, I did all this.
So
Took me-
what did the room start off as? Just
just the ceilings were the normal brown wood. The walls already had these panels. They were white, and then there was like the square basement carpet on the ground. It's really it.
okay.
Yeah, it was mostly cosmetic stuff. The hardest manual labor was installing these floors.
So what is your ceiling height there versus that other room that you had? Because the other room looked like it was about 8 foot.
Oh, even smaller. So yeah, here up until the ceiling, it is 7.8 inches, 7 foot 8 inches.
Okay.
So without even going into the cavity, over there it's 7'4". So it's a little shorter.
I see.
So with everything installed, if I do double drywall on the ceiling, I'm gonna lose like an inch.
No,
Or,
about
well, it
2
depends
inches.
on what I use,
Mhm.
5/8 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple inches off. So I'm assuming about 7. I don't think I'm gonna do the hat channels and stuff. I don't know yet. All that
Yeah.
stuff's pretty expensive.
For sure. And as far as PSA, did you audition any other speakers prior to those, or
No,
so
no.
you just,
I mean, not
I
any
know you
other
had the Polk.
PSAs. Yeah, just the Polks. Not any other PSAs or anything.
So how did you hear about the PSAs then?
Just asking on like Reddit, a bunch of Facebook groups I specifically said I want dynamic speakers that are sensitive that I can still use with my AVR. And that's what kept coming back.
Okay.
JTR kept coming back too, but way out of my price range.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I think my 5 bed layer is the cost of one of those 12-inch speakers they have.
Yeah. And then you said you built all the sound panels yourself. So what did you use for the interior of the panels?
I used rock wool.
So rock soul. Okay.
Rock wool, and then to control the rock wool, I used yard fabric, like breathable yard fabric to keep it all inside. And then I just got the fabric on the outside from Hobby Lobby, and then the wood is they're 1x4s, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Very good. And then as far as the seat, where did you get that seat from, man? I like the fact that you got massage, you got heat, you got
Everything's loaded.
everything.
I got it from Furniture Row. I don't know if that's a nationwide store, but it's called
Oh, okay.
Furniture Row. Yeah, it's
man.
35. I thought was a lot, 3,500, but
I think there's
not-
a lot though. I'm sure it's heavy as bejesus too, by the way.
yeah, it came down in multiple pieces, but
Yeah, because
it has everything you can think that you would need, and it gets pretty cold down here. So the heated seats are or plus.
That's cool.
Yeah, we
Where'd
have-
you
we
say
have
you live at again?
furniture.
Oh yeah, you live in Chicago area. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours away from Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think you did a great job on that for sure.
Yeah, it looks good.
So what made you buy the perforated screen when you're not doing like a baffle
So
wall?
I wanted the WAB because I have a laser projector. So because I wanted to get rid of the laser speckle. Now this is completely just me thinking because I'm inexperienced. The reason people use WAB is to break up the light laser. I was thinking that I could do the same thing with the perforations, breaking up the light laser, but they're not small enough. So I was assuming that I can kind of curve some of the laser speckle by getting the screen because they
So
were
are you,
out.
So are you super sensitive to the speckle, or
No, I was just trying to get as perfect as possible.
Okay.
When you're watching action scenes and everything's moving around, you really can't see it. It's just when it gets really bright and it's still a still scene that's super bright, like a bright sky, you can
Right.
kind of see it.
Okay.
But
Well, one thing I would suggest for you is I don't know, you sound like you're semi pleased with it, but you may want to still upgrade. What I would suggest is reaching out to the screen companies and get samples.
Yeah.
They'll send you samples. That way you can kind of tape them up there, see what you're which one you're satisfied with. That's exactly what I did. I got like 4 different samples from Seymour, and then I also had like 3 or 4 from Stewart.
yeah, that's what I want to do. But before I even upgrade a projector, I want to do the screen. But that was just me rushing. I wish I would have. I was too excited. I wish I would have slowed down. Try to do way more research. Yeah,
Look at what Paul's got.
yeah,
They come like this.
yeah. Because
And
I have
you
2
see
screens I bought in here now that are kind of not a waste, but
go full black. Of course, this one's dirty. They're both dirty, but these are literally screen.
Screen Innovation.
Oh, this is the backing. Sorry,
I was like, that's
I gotta
pretty shiny.
I'm looking at the at the reflection. I was like, wait, that looks weird on camera.
Okay.
I'm looking at
Okay.
yeah, this is the different mattes and finishes, like, so you get to see the different reflections and stuff like that. And whenever you're obviously spending money, it's nice because it doesn't seem like there's that much of a difference, but here's this one.
yeah.
And then this one, I can swap them and you can see the difference,
Mhm.
and what you're. Anyways, so
Yep.
yeah, and they have no problem sending.
Yeah, how do you like the Valerian? Do you like the Valerian projector?
I do. So like I explained a little bit earlier. Like I want to upgrade because I wanted a projector with lens memory. But every time I come watch a movie, I'm like I get out of the upgrade itis. So the picture is good. The ANSI contrast is good. So in the same scenes, the darks and brights are really good. It's really just the laser speckle, but that's due to the type of projector it is.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. But I don't have experience with other projectors, so I don't know what I'm missing out if I'm looking at a JVC or something. So,
Well, it sounds like you got a tour, not a tour, but maybe a visit to Scott's house later
Yeah.
on.
yeah, later on this month, I'm going to Scott's. What does he have? He has an Epson, does he?
He's got the Epson. I think it's the middle of the road one, like
Yeah,
the
the
6,000
1200.
lumens.
Or the
No, he doesn't. I think he has the
He has the
Oh, he
10,000
has
lumen
the-
one.
newer.
Epson 7000 or something. I
It
think.
might be if it's 7,000.
7,000.
That's the 10,000 lumen one.
Wow, dang, yeah, that's a nice one.
QL 7000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So-
LCD, so no laser speckle, right?
So Bobby Digital. No, I'm not a Christie dealer. I'm not sure if Abe is a Christie dealer or not. So we have to reach out to him and find out for you. But he's not on the show for I don't know why. Normally he's on the show, but I know he's definitely a barcode dealer.
Yeah.
So but yeah, no, we can find out if he's a Christie dealer or not also for you. Sorry about that.
I will say for the second room, I'm obviously going to need 2 projectors. I'll keep this one here, so eventually I am going to buy a second one for that other room. I just don't know
Yeah.
what.
Cool. Well, hey, I appreciate you joining in on the show tonight, and
Yeah,
No,
that's
thanks for
that's
having me.
what
It was
this
fun.
show is all about, like
For sure.
impromptu, like
Thank you.
theater tour, man. Just having a
Yeah.
good time.
But yeah, I wanted to join for a while, but this is the time my kids go to sleep. But we got them to bed a little bit earlier today, so
oh, nice, man.
I had
Well,
some
we
time.
definitely appreciate you
Yeah.
joining. You got the link. Anytime you want to come on,
Yeah.
shoot the breeze about anything that's on your mind. That's what this is all about.
And we're on here till 3 o'clock in the morning every night whenever people start talking about the K.
Yeah, I don't get in those conversations anymore.
Well, look, I was able while I did watch your theater tour here, but I also was on another screen. I was pulling up the results of the movie without me having to go through and do a full pivot table and everything else. So we did have 21 participants,
Nice. Yeah.
right? And I will say that there's a 4-way tie
Mm.
for the best movie.
Really?
Oh.
That's
So
awesome. That's pretty
So
wild.
we had 21. This is what's funny about this. We had 21 people vote. 4 movies got 2 votes, and every other movie got 1 vote. So this was spread across the board, basically, right?
Wow.
So just to give you, I'll give you the 1 vote wins. Good, Bad, Ugly, Quiet Place, Star Wars: A New Hope, Shawshank, Black Hawk Down, IP Man, Top Gun, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Silence of the Lambs, Pulp Fiction, Saving Private Ryan, and Lord of the Rings. Let me see which one of Lord of the Rings it was. Return to the King.
Return of the King, yeah.
So
That was a surprising one for me.
So all of those got 1 vote. Out of the 21 people, all those got 1 vote.
Wow.
The movies that received 2 votes in a 4-way tie: Predator, Ready Player One, Matrix, and Toy Story.
Wow.
So we're gonna have some kind of playoff, right? No, we're gonna have to go through those. We're gonna have to set up a bracket just for those 4 movies for those participants to come back and see what everybody would choose. I will say Toy Story might be a little biased. My wife did the bracket. I didn't guide her, and she chose Toy Story just the way that the movies fell out. So I did not guide her in any way, shape, or form. But Toy Story was my number 1, and Toy Story was my wife's favorite movie too. Just the way the brackets fell out. So if you want to omit that one, we can, or we can keep it on since it was voted. But yeah, we're Toy Story, Matrix, Ready Player One, and Predator. Nelson,
That's kind of crazy, actually.
I'm putting you on the spot, man. What do you say?
As far as
Out of the 4,
Mhm.
who's your pick? Predator, Ready Player One, Matrix, or Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Okay. All right. Tay, how about you? Best movie.
Out of
I'm
those.
gonna have to go with Toy Story. That was my perfect age at that time to watch
All
that
right.
movie.
Nice.
Ike?
Nice.
Matrix.
Oh, fair enough.
I already know what Paul's is. Paul's number 1 was Ready Player One. So.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna
It's
say,
one.
I know you're not gonna ask me this question, right? So, okay.
It has it in the name, right?
So, obviously you're not drinking Ecto yet. This is a pretty strong one. That's
And
why I did
obviously,
not
I
look
got to
for
pick my number 1 too. So
Yeah.
that would be Toy Story. So that would be 3 votes
Wow.
Toy Story,
Wow.
and 1 for Matrix, 1 for Ready Player One. But let's all you guys. So Scotty-O says Matrix. That was his vote too. That was his number 1.
Put your
Matrix.
votes in the chat, man.
Yeah, put your votes in the chat.
I know we have more Matrix
So
lovers out there.
there's 2 Matrixes there. So now we're 3-3.
Toy Story is a great movie, but I would rather lose to Matrix than
The Toy Story.
and you know,
Look, man, you guys talked about it today,
Toy
right?
Story is a great movie, though.
Well, you guys talked about it today. Oh, there it is for Matrix. Matrix has taken the lead, 4-3. So you guys talked about this today. When you rewatch a movie, there's just so much. There's another vote Matrix, and there's a vote Predator,
Predator.
and there's
Fred
another
voted,
vote Matrix.
Captain Hook.
Matrix, huh? Matrix.
Yeah. So look, like I said, you guys talked about this today. When you rewatch a movie, so I went to the movie theater on Father's Day, and I watched Toy Story 5 with my son. When I rewatched it today at home, there was just so many more jokes that I found, so much more meaning, so much more plot that I picked up, and everything else from that movie. And that's why I say that this movie is my second favorite Toy Story. But yeah, no, it's really good. So we got another vote Matrix.
Wow.
So Matrix is taking the
Matrix
lead,
took
man.
Matrix took the lead for sure. 1, 2,
And I totally get it.
3,
I totally
4,
get that movie had
5,
a very
6.
well. It wasn't like a new type of idea necessarily, but the it was kind of new premise idea, but the overall arching,
So we're not talking the series either, right? So make
yeah,
sure it's
no,
just
we're just
Matrix.
talking the movie.
The
yeah.
very first. The very first
one.
The series
first movie, yeah.
could ruin it for some people.
The,
Like
the very first one took everyone by surprise. Just
yeah,
how
yeah, it was a game.
No, it was a
Yeah.
great movie for sure. It
was
really
a-
was,
Yeah,
for sure. So
Yeah,
as
it
of
really
right now, we had 1, 2, 3, and 7. That's 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 votes out of the 21 people.
yeah.
If most of them are here, I think a lot of the same people are here that actually voted before. But yeah, so looks like Matrix. What's that say? Unless you want to throw ST First Contact in the mix. Is that Street Fighter? What is ST?
Stormtrooper?
Star Trek?
Star Trek?
Star Trek?
Oh,
Could be
yeah.
Star Trek, yeah.
Well, it's not on the list. Of
It
the-
wasn't on the list. I don't think so.
No.
Well, no, they were just talking about I think the
Yeah. No. So there we have it. Matrix is the winner as of right now. So I don't know. We'd have to set up a follow-up bracket just for those 4 movies to do another vote off, right? Or are we just going to declare Matrix the winner?
I
Yeah.
think Matrix will be the winner.
I think
Yeah.
Matrix is the winner,
Yeah, it's too many.
and I don't disagree. I,
I mean,
I don't
we-
mind losing the Matrix.
Whenever we get off the show tonight, you can go in the corner and vote off all you want.
I'm going to vote you off the islands. What I'm going to do.
So are we going to end up showing what everyone else that voted picked?
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Yeah, I put a link in the chat. So
Yep, I got it. I already got it pulled up, bro.
let's just see what everyone voted on. Well, let's have the audience see what people voted on, and then
All right, so this will be interesting too because for me, this is mine. Let's see. Let's get rid of the offer here. What is this? Close. Okay.
Yeah, if you know
All
how
right.
to run Google Sheets, you're better than me. I'm such a, I hate to say it, Excel.
Yeah, well, my
And this
company,
is really
changed to Google Sheets, about a year ago. So I had to learn.
Okay. Yeah.
So, so this is mine. My top two movies was Silence of the Lambs, which somebody actually had as a vote. My top 4 was Toy Story, Quiet Place, and Silence of the Lambs, and Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I think I made mention to this previously that I didn't even have Into the Spider-Verse in my top 20 when we did this, or top 25.
Yeah.
And that movie, just because of the way that, the brackets fell out.
Yeah, it made it more like
it-
a true like
Yep.
bracket. It's like, hey, this movie beats this movie, beats
Yeah.
this movie. It's like, oh crap, some of
So
my
it went
movies
it
aren't even
went
in
from
the list.
it was Spider-Man versus Dust Till Dawn, right? And then it went to Spider-Man versus Saving Private Ryan, which Saving Private Ryan's a great movie, but I enjoyed just the whole Into the Spider-Verse movie just as a whole, better, more than that. And then it was Spider-Verse versus Top Gun. I mean, Top Gun was a great movie, but that's a chick flick, right? It's it's got the love story and all that. Not that it's not a great movie. And then, like
Yeah.
I said, it just kept going. Inside Out versus Spider-Verse, right? And then we get down to the final 4, Spider-Verse versus Silence of the Lambs. And I did pick Silence of the Lambs over Spider-Verse at that point, because that truly was a hard decision for me. Toy Story versus Silence of the Lambs. It really was a hard decision. So yeah, that's how it went. And like I said, it was surprising because I didn't even have that movie in my top 25 when we put it out there.
Yeah. And we did kind of, talk about, it's like, okay, try to make your decisions based on the movies. Like, hey, if you're going to watch one of these two movies right now, which one would it be? Not, oh, which one was like, the movie that made you think the most, or the
Right.
movie that, really, tear jerked you in that time in your life, or whatever the case may be, because there's certain movies that they're always going to be classics. They're always going to be like a top, just because a movie's a 9 doesn't mean it's a movie that you're going to watch more
Right.
than once. You know what I mean? And that's what we were like, hey, which your favorite, it just because it's the best movie doesn't mean it's your favorite.
Right.
Your
for
favorite is, hey, what have you actually watched in the last 5 years? Like, have you truly watched that movie? So you can't really call it your favorite if you haven't watched. It's like, what's your favorite song? Oh, when was the last time you listened to it? Oh, when it first came out. That's not your favorite song, dude. I hate to break it to you.
So Scotty-O, the gentleman that comes on here with he came on officially as our news guy when we first started off, but he's come on here and talk about the optical drives and stuff like that. His final 4 was Jurassic Park, Matrix, and I like to see this here, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, because that was one of my top 25 movies. So it made it to
Wow.
his final
Yeah.
4, and then Back to the Future, and then
And that
between-
is like comedy wise,
Mhm.
that is one of the, and that's just it,
Mhm.
That's
And
really
then you got Matrix versus Back to the Future, and he chose Matrix. And then we got Paul here for his final 4 was Ready Player One, Battle Angel,
it
A
was
New-
all my top favorites somehow, like some
New
of my
Hope.
top movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, and then went down the Ready Player One versus Spider-Verse, and then Ready Player One won it out.
Yeah. And I really love the Into the Spider-Verse, the anime. Those are some of my, so far, that's, depending on how this last movie comes out, that might be one of my favorite series.
Yeah, that's true. Jurassic Park for Kyle, Matrix, Predator, Saving Private Ryan, and then it went down to Jurassic Park versus Predator, and he chose Predator.
Yeah,
And
Andrew
then
is
we
a
got
man's man, man.
Andrew with Lethal Weapon, First Blood, Predator, and Pulp Fiction. Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon versus
He's
Predator
a
and
man's
Predator.
man. That's a top four. Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Violence.
That was a good Final Four, I gotta admit.
uh,
All right,
he
and
wears the white T-shirt with no sleeves. I have a feeling.
then we got Abe here. Abe was Longest Day, Good, Bad, Ugly,
Yeah, it's Ike.
Black Hawk
It's not
Down.
Abe.
Oh, excuse me, Ike. I apologize. Longest Day, Good, Bad, the Ugly, Black Hawk Down, and Sound of Music. Wound up being Sound of Music versus Good, Bad, Ugly. I don't know how in the world
Yeah,
that
I
as
don't
much as he
understand
talked
that one.
about
Like, did
the
someone hit
Sound
the
of
wrong
Music
button?
on this channel,
Yeah.
how he chose the Good, Bad, and Ugly, I don't understand.
A man can have his first love and then, his love.
All right.
So,
And then we have our expert reporter Jessica here. So she had Gladiator, Quiet Place, Begonia, which was one of my top 25. So glad to see that in the top 4 there. And then Jungle Cruise. That was up against Quiet Place and Jungle Cruise, with Quiet Place as the winner. This is definitely. I mean, I love that movie, man. It's
Yeah, it is. It is one of my favorite, man.
it is a
It
great,
was on
just a
mine.
great demonstration of
Well, the
a total
and the
different way to
yeah.
shoot a movie, right? It was
Well, that's
it was,
what made it just really famous and good.
Mhm.
The storyline itself was good too. It wasn't like, sure, it was just another like sci-fi type of movie,
Right.
but just the way that it was like a day in the life of, you know what I'm saying? Not just like, oh,
watch
hey,
The Last House and tell me how similar it is.
okay, yeah, we'll have to see. Now, what was that
It
on?
literally was a remake. It's on Netflix. I don't know.
Oh, I
you
don't have
have
Netflix, so I won't be able to watch that. So
I'll have to be traveling for you to watch that. All right, so we have Benny here. Benny's been on the show multiple times. Lethal Weapon, Braveheart, Star Wars, and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Braveheart versus Star Wars, and then Star Wars was the winner. It was funny because DJ on Brightside, they just talked about how good Braveheart was, and I haven't purchased it on the Kaleidoscape, so I actually went ahead and purchased this so that I can check this out too. So
Mhm.
I'm interested to see how it actually sounds. And then we got Tech Deck. So Final Four was Shawshank, Good, Bad, and the Ugly, Return of the Jedi, and Kill Bill Volume 1. Shawshank and Kill Bill advanced, and then Shawshank was the winner.
Yep, and that's fair. That's fair. That's
then
that's a really
And
class.
we have our guest on here, Tech Day. Thank you for filling it out, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
So Shawshank, Home Alone, Black Hawk Down, Into the Spider-Verse. He made that to the Final Four just like I did. And then Home Alone versus Black Hawk Down, with Black Hawk Down being the winner.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think any of these are wrong picks, guys. I really
I'm
don't.
a veteran, so it's not fair. I have a soft spot for war movies.
Yeah.
I
And
can't-
again,
can't help it.
everybody's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Black Hawk
great
could have easily been
movie,
my number
too.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
For
That's
the
what I'm
amount of
saying,
time I've watched that movie, the amount of copies of the movie that I have, it's crazy.
So Chuck must be a kung fu master because he picked IP Man as the best movie. So Ready Player One, IP Man, Underworld,
man, that's a great movie.
Underworld, and Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Dang, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse made it to
Yeah,
quite
there's a lot of
ways
people
on
that
a
have
lot
that
of
in the
them.
top
I think it has
four,
the
for
best
sure.
soundtrack ever in a movie.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
So, and then we got Jaws, Matrix, Goldfinger. Okay, there's some different ones in the top four
Oh,
there.
here we go. Yeah, I was
Other
gonna say
than
we're finally
Matrix.
getting into something that's like
Mhm. Those are your classics, right? Jaws, Matrix, Goldfinger.
I had a hard time with
Goldfinger is a classic, man.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
had
That's
some
what
of the
I'm
hard time. I was like, no, I don't want to do movies that are like really popular and classic because a lot of the Bond movies.
Yeah, because
I
a lot of the
kinda
Bond movies
grew
would
up.
have gone to my world too.
Yeah, but I'm like, but have I really sat down and watched I've watched more of Austin Powers than I have.
Nah, I've watched Bond on an unhealthy amount of time, man.
Oh
Especially
yeah,
the older
yeah,
ones. The newer ones have
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I see it, but then I don't watch it again.
I did that when I was in
Mhm.
my 20s, so I watched.
So
Yeah,
here's one that made it to the final four. I think I put this Ferris Bueller's Day Off also on my top 25.
Oh, wow.
Matrix, Black Hawk Down, and Top Gun. With Matrix and Top Gun going head to head, with Top Gun coming out the champion.
There you go.
Then we have Empire Strikes Back, Rocky, Star Wars, and Back to the Future. Man, that is a solid final four right there. It really is.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a
Mhm.
Yeah, and ends up Back to the
Back to
Future.
the
at
Future.
all.
Yeah, it's a good win.
Did you freeze or did I freeze?
No, he froze.
Oh man, he froze. Man,
He got that look on his face.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
Marco,
must-
Don is just teasing when he called.
He must have saw a coyote.
He ran out chasing coyotes, man.
Froze up again.
I wonder if there's a way to
Should be able to-
edit his oh, I should have edited his headline instead. Hopefully he yeah, there he goes. All right. Well, we don't have to go over every single one of them.
No, we can. I
We
mean,
can.
we don't
We're-
want to
we're
leave
there.
out some people, except you want to do it next week, save some. But yeah, we're almost at a 3-hour mark. So
Yeah, we're at the we're almost at 3 hours.
yeah, we can finish it up next week.
Yeah.
And then,
We'll have to stop on that tab.
but next week hopefully we're going to get the team that will be hosting Sound Room 7 at CDR. A powerhouse of technologies and companies. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we can secure that and have them come up, and we can hopefully get some breaking news or some new techs. I know there's a fun one that I'm looking forward to, which is going to be a demo disc that is going to be coming out from Next Level.
A disc. Wow.
Yeah, you know how
Catering,
you know how they
catering
used
to
to give
old folk.
you know how they used to give the old school classic Dolby Atmos
Yeah.
discs.
Yeah.
I haven't
Oh.
seen it or had it yet, but it's coming. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get our hands on a few and
That's nice.
hopefully do a couple of giveaways with those. But yeah, it'll be good to finally get one of those. I miss those. I still have all the Dolby Atmos from 2016 and
Yeah.
DTSX, and I even have the Auro 3D discs. I probably have about 15 of those demo discs. So it'll be good. And they used to hand them out at CDR back then. And
I have
you
them
know,
all on my Zidu or
Yeah.
NAS. Yeah, I have a lot of them.
yeah, I have the actual, I even have some that are unopened, the actual disc itself. So yeah, JVC might have some surprises for us.
Yeah, I hope
you
so.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So let's see if Don is going to come back. We're going to give him 2 minutes.
Yeah, if not, yeah, we're gonna have to you'll have to read his tagline.
Yeah, but
so
don't forget to do all the classic stuff that
like,
YouTube
share,
wants us to do.
thumbs
Like,
down,
share,
thumbs
subscribe,
up,
thumbs down,
Um,
thumbs up. You can curse Paul out. It's all just interaction. I'll take
Yep.
it, curse him out on my channel so we can get all the YouTube interaction. That's fine. Go take a look at Tech Tay's channel. Tech Tay,
Yeah, sure.
give him a follow if you haven't done that, and
Thank you.
watch some of his content. He has some good stuff he's putting out there. And then if you would like to be a guest on the show, please send us an email at hometheaterhublive@gmail.com, or you can just ask for the link in the chat like they did, and we sent it
Yeah.
to you. So, and you can hop up. You don't have to send an email. Just be ready to come on, and we'll share
Yeah.
the link for
Come
you
on
to.
and hang out. That's what it is. man.
Yep, that's what it is. That's the way we get to relax on Thursday, right? Especially after a long busy week.
Yeah. After your trailer flips in the driveway.
Yeah, you come on the show and hang out. And after the show, we also hang out in the green room for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we talk all the stuff that we may not necessarily want to say on the show. So if you also want to join us at that time, knock, knock, our brother from Jamaica.
So did you guys finish the list? Because I
No, we did not. We're
No,
gonna save
we
that
said we
till
can
next
continue the
week.
rest next
I don't
week.
even know where I cut
we're-
off because I don't look at that screen. I was all on the other screen.
We know where you cut off, so we
Yeah,
my
can continue.
internet, my internet just
You
AT&T internet
you
just went
froze.
completely
You
down.
froze with the ectoplasm
Ectoplasm.
face.
Yeah, no, like my AT&T internet is completely down right now. So I'm like,
Well,
what
you
is?
probably
I don't hear
got
anybody
some-
talking. What's going on? Nobody's.
Do you have a
making
wild
comment.
animal that bit through your lines? Maybe
I just
somewhat,
upgraded
maybe.
I just
Some-
upgraded to the 5 gigs for AT&T.
Oh, really?
Fiber.
They gave me
yep.
a good deal, bro, because I called and complained.
Yeah, I just
70,
upgraded.
$79 for 5 gigs up and down.
That's what I'm paying now. I'm paying 70 actually.
Yeah.
For the
I
5
think it's
gigs.
Well,
70.
Yeah.
someone was probably trying to shoot the dang animal and
Yeah.
got the dang line instead. That's why you're not supposed to shoot it down.
Oh,
I
the
don't know
cat.
who did that, but
Oh, it probably chewed it.
it wasn't you. You
I
were
have
here.
no clue, man.
so-
My
But yeah,
modem-
we were getting to the 3-hour mark, so we figured,
yeah.
just ended and we can continue. And then I was letting the guys know that
yeah, we
hopefully
are
we should
curious
have.
what other people did
Yeah.
choose because some of them were pretty interesting.
I was just steady reading, bro. I only had like 2 people left to do.
And you didn't know you were off.
like 7.
Like I
tabs.
said, I was like, is anybody talking? So then I clicked back over to the other tab. So maybe I can play the recording of myself. I don't know.
Yeah, you were like 7 tabs or more or less.
Yeah, that means you were doing a lot of reading, but you're speed reading that thing because you had like 7 tabs or 8 tabs left.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
There, you
That's
were
funny.
quite a.
But
That's
yeah,
how much-
we are at
that's
the end
how
of the
much
show.
you
I was
ignore
telling the
them.
guys, yes, Bobby Digital, every one of us except for Tech Day, the Hub Theater Hub crew will be at CDR.
Yes.
All 4 of us will be there.
Make
I'm
sure that
jealous.
you, Bobby, if you want to hook up, try to find us on the floor, or maybe we could, if you provide like a email or something like that, we can
I'll be the one
we-
carrying the beer.
we can
Yeah.
probably hook up, something like that. We met up.
Or
with
just look
Corey.
up, you're gonna see me.
Look up.
You're just gonna see a tall
How
guy.
you know this guy's not like 6'7"?
Well, look down, you're gonna see me.
Yeah, exactly.
where-
Yeah, like you don't know.
You know where you're
guy's
gonna
8 foot
find me.
tall.
Right,
You're not
so-
always the tallest one.
When you look down, I'll be the closest one. I'll probably be the closest you can reach to. And if you look up,
I know
I'll
I'm going to
probably
be
the
hanging out a
farthest.
lot around the sound rooms this year. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yes, but a lot of guys will be coming through. Taylor will be coming through. Derek will be coming through. Wade, TKC, Dak in the chat.
Nice.
Wade will be coming through. A lot of guys will be out there.
Guys.
So
we do me a favor. If you want to link up, send me a friend request on Facebook or something like that. Maybe we can get you included into our home theater chat that we have. There's a bunch of people on our Facebook group already, and then we can put you on. It's Home Theater Hubbub. Look it up on the Facebook chat. It's home theater spelled RE though. Home THEATRE
just type it and put it in the
Hubbub.
chat.
Yes. That's a
And
good
then we
idea.
can put it on the screen so that people can watch it. But yeah, and then we plan to do a live stream,
It was-
probably
it was
more than
more
one.
the
theater
acting
here, so-
theater hubbub. We did. Or I did. I think I might have mistakenly created.
Yeah, you
that.
can always friend request me, Don Hensley, Don, on Facebook also. That way, I can also put you into the groups too, or you can friend request one of us, Ike or anyone on. I think all of us are on Facebook, so that way you can shoot us a message too.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll be out on CD, and I'd love to hang out with everybody. Love to hang out with Derek. Everybody that
Yeah.
said they're coming out for sure.
All the peeps. Yep.
Yep, but I think we're done.
At that point,
we'll let Don do his thing.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's a little too early for that one, but let's just
Uh-oh.
put that down. All right, everybody. So,
we
We
already
already did all of that.
You already did all that,
It's
so I'm
not
late.
too early for the end. We've
That
done
while
that.
while you were
Did you do this
speed
one too?
reading.
You know
Why
how
you
many dislikes we
reading?
got?
Did you do this one too? You
We
can't
did
do
that
Yeah.
too.
No.
Yeah.
If you'd like to be a
Yeah.
guest on the show, please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. And then give Abe a shout out too, even though he's not here. If you'd
We
like to
didn't do that
purchase
one.
a Christie, now I don't know if he's a Christie dealer, but if you'd like to purchase a Barco, please shoot Abe at 3D Squared email. And then until next time, lights down, sound up,
Sound up, and
don't blame us for your next upgrade. We'll get that right one of these days, Ike. You're gonna have.
Oh,
to
I wasn't
repeat it.
planning to sync it with you. I was just
Well,
saying it.
you're like the echo in the background.
Yeah. So
Okay, I didn't know what your purpose.
should we be
was.
ending the show now, or should we keep going?
Oh,
We'll
We're at
see
the
you
3 hour
next week,
mark.
guys.
3 hours and 48 minutes.